Hey, 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 what is up, everybody? We are live on a Friday night. Hey. Also, I feel like I'm wearing way too much red today to be watching SmackDown. I don't feel like I properly color coordinated, but we are about like maybe what? 30 seconds away from SmackDown starting. Looking forward to the show today. A nice 3-hour show. And then afterwards, I will be joined by Santi and we will be doing our SmackDown post show. For those of you who haven't heard the news as of last week, Santi is now on the SmackDown post show with me instead of the Monday Night Raw post show. So there were some changes in case you missed it. But regardless, we'll have a good time. And today's show, by the way, what they've announced for SmackDown includes we got a couple of matches. So we got some qualifier matches for the Elimination Chamber. We got Aleister Black versus Solo Sikoa versus Randy Orton. Interesting lineup there for the Elimination Chamber. We got Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, and Lash Legend for a women's Elimination Chamber spot. We also have Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Julia and Kiana James for those women's tag team titles. And then we're also going to be seeing an appearance by Liv Morgan, your women's Royal Rumble winner for this year. So they got quite a bit and still not we still don't know because there's still, 3 hours of the show. So hopefully we got some more good stuff. Let me get the audio for everybody. It's about to right now. There it is. There. Buddy, because it sounds different for you guys than it does for me. Sometimes I lower my audio a lot more, so you guys are hearing it all loud sometimes, and I'm hearing it low, or vice versa. So sometimes you just don't know. All right, good. Audio's good. Audio's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, let's do this. Let's hope for a good episode of SmackDown.
North Carolina.
I like when SmackDown flies by, so let's see how it goes today.
WWE fans everywhere are still buzzing after Royal Rumble. The results.
Hey, we got Malachi in the building. We got Dawn in the building. We got Ryan Soley. We got Lynette Zayas. We got Fabian. We got Raphael. We got Taylor. We got Hollywood Dave. What's up, Austin Rye? We got Charles Credle. Hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, we're getting a Royal Rumble highlights, so I'm gonna catch up with the super chats while we get the Royal Rumble highlights. Hey, I saw the Royal Rumble. I know what happened. All right. I want to start off by thanking Henry Kiernan for our first super chat of the night. Henry, thank you so much, as always, for showing a lot of support on here and also for having my favorite name, by the way. I don't know if you're here for that podcast that I said that Henry is one of my favorite names ever for like a man. I love that name, Henry. I love it. I'm literally like, if I ever have a little boy, his name is going to be Henry. Like, just know it. It's going to happen. Anyways, Henry Kiernan says, hey, Denise, how are you doing today? Let's hope for a great SmackDown. Let's go. Amen, dude. I love when these shows are good and they fly by. SmackDown's been a pretty good show this whole year, well, at least all of January. So I hope they're able to continue that for the month of February. And considering that we are about 4 weeks heading into the Elimination Chamber, I want some good stuff to come out of it. So let's see what does happen. We also got Sheldon Jackson. He says that Drew must respond tonight after getting those shots from Roman and Punk on Monday. They ain't have to do them like that. Damn. Bro, they basically said, we don't care about you. We don't want you. Nobody wants you. You're not the main event. You're not the guy. It's us. That's essentially what they did to our guy, Drew McIntyre. So, yes, Drew McIntyre needs to go out there today and talk his shit because this dude caught a bunch of strays during that CM Punk Roman Reigns promo. So, yes, Sheldon, I agree. Drew McIntyre needs to go off today, okay? He needs to talk about the disrespect that he got on Monday Night Raw, okay? He is still a champion, and he should get some respect. But anyways, that's going to be fun to see how he sort of, I guess, responds and reacts to all of everything. I think he should twist it and be like, Roman Reigns is afraid of me. Roman Reigns is afraid to face me. Roman Reigns wants to face, because Because I'm sure, what is Drew McIntyre's, hold on, let me see what Drew McIntyre's age is. All right, Drew McIntyre is 40 years old, okay? So Drew literally is 40. CM Punk is 47. Okay, I feel like that's a good enough gap where Drew McIntyre can maybe throw some shots at CM Punk and be like, well, of course, Roman Reigns would rather face this old man instead of me. You know, anything, something to basically throw some jabs back, because he needs to throw some jabs back. Anyways, thank you so much to Sheldon Jackson. All right, I don't know why I feel the name to hype up everybody's name, but you know, I want everybody here to feel like they're being announced to the ring or something, you know? Oh, there he is. Speaking of the man of the hour, we were speaking about
WWE champion Drew McIntyre is here. He's showing it off. His trickery on,
I like his face. Like every time he shows off his body, he's like, look at me. Look at this gold around my waist. Hey.
When he appeared out of nowhere to interfere in the match and eliminate Cody.
I always like these shots, by the way, when you see the wrestler go from the back to the front, because think about how cool it must be for those guys, especially if you're like super famous. How great it must be just to see a sea of people cheering for you, rooting for you. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! I really want to hear Drew talk his shit, by the way. Please. Oh, he didn't even get a chance to talk his shit. Cody Rhodes just attacked him.
Well, this is an
okay, I still love Angry Cody. I love Angry Cody.
Eliminated from the Royal Rumble with that sneak attack Claymore from McIntyre.
How are you going to beat on a man while he's out there when he's got things he's got to say?
But Drew are severe.
It was a mid.
I'm really digging, though, that Cody Rhodes is in this unhinged era.
January 9th in
and
Germany,
that is what they need to keep doing
Cody
with Cody.
For that right there, the
hot start
WWE
to SmackDown, everybody.
Cody is irate.
Hot start.
Pandemonium to kick SmackDown off, and Drew McIntyre wants no piece of Cody Rhodes tonight.
I also want to get a good look at that new Cody Rhodes shirt, by the way. It looks kind of cool, but I haven't gotten a good look at it. Nice reaction too for Cody Rhodes. Oh, Cody Rhodes got some things to say on the mic. All right, let's see what he's got to say. Oh, see, I like that shirt. That's a cool shirt.
You think things are going to be the same? You're just going to come to the ring smiling, title in tow. Drew, things will never be the same.
Ugh, I like it. Come on, Cody.
Me from the Royal Rumble, a match that you weren't even in.
Yeah.
This is by your own design. This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. For the first time in my career, Drew, I can't in good conscience point at that sign. And speaking of that sign, this past Monday, I watched two of the very best, two men I respect, Roman Reigns and CM Punk, not just declare their hatred, but declare their championship match. And as the biggest WWE fan, I was excited.
But maybe a little jealous too.
Excited.
Just a little bit.
But why, when this amazing moment has concluded, is my name the first name that comes out of your mouth? It's simple. It's because people know what WrestleMania means to me, what I mean to WrestleMania. And besides, I heard that it was going to be a you-know-what measuring contest.
A dick measuring contest.
Because I didn't get the nickname Raheem for no reason. Charlotte, North Carolina, what do you want to talk about?
What is happening on this show? What is happening on this show?
I was born in this city, right down the street, Presbyterian Hospital.
What is happening on
Pizza
this
boxes
show?
stacked to the ceiling. Arn Anderson, Manny Fernandez fighting each other in the waiting room. My sister running around like she was She-Ra. So imagine my shame, imagine my discomfort when I return to the city that the story's first page was written on, empty-handed.
Yo, I like this Cody. This is the Cody we like to see. Pump has shit to
Imagine
say.
my discomfort returning here.
I thought they were about to start chanting Raheem.
My shame, my discomfort returning here without the championship. And Drew, that's your problem. You weren't mad that you weren't WWE champion. You were mad that I was. Don't worry, because your shame, my discomfort, it becomes your downfall. Drew McIntyre, don't worry about a thing, because you won't make it to WrestleMania.
This is wild, guys. I was not expecting that from Cody Rhodes here tonight, but he should definitely be pissed considering that Drew eliminated and he wasn't even in the Rumble, which by the way, I hate when they do stuff like that, but you know, it's one of those things where we kind of have to look the other way, right? And just know that it furthers along their specific story. But technically, I don't like that. I feel like it should not count if you are eliminated by someone who's not in the Rumble. But whatever, we've seen it happen and they get away with it. We got degenerate clips here who says, that boy cooking.
Developments right here to kick off SmackDown.
Let's turn our attention to the ever-increasing intensity
That's
of the
always
women's
fun.
tag team.
Oh, that little girl looks
Kathy
so
Kelly
excited backstage.
Is backstage with the latest challengers. Kathy.
We got the sniper here who says Cody is better chasing the title. Man, I might have to agree.
I'm here with Kiana James and United States Women's Champion Julia. Tonight, you two have the opportunity to walk out of Charlotte with the women's tag team titles. So what would a win tonight set forth in motion for you two?
Kathy, the tag team championships are just a stepping stone at Julia becoming a triple champion. ロイヤルランブル私は取れなかったけど私はまだ道の途中にいる今日うちらがタッグチームチャンピオンになって次はイルミネーションチャンバーそしてレッソメニアでチャンピオンを叩き潰す
The Royal Rumble was just a blip, okay? Julia is exactly where we projected. Tonight we'll win the tag team titles, she'll go on to win Elimination Chamber, and then face the champion at WrestleMania. Now, if you excuse us.
By the way, Kiana did fantastic in the Royal Rumble. Like, I feel like after what I saw from her in the Rumble, I feel like a fan now because I really wasn't digging what she had been doing on SmackDown. Hey, yo. Well, duh, she's in the match, right? I'm all acting like I'm so surprised she's here. I also love this, like, holographic coat that she has. That's cool. This is probably my favorite one that she's worn. But as I was saying, I really wasn't a fan of Kiana before the Royal Rumble. And now, after what we saw, I get why we're seeing her in this spot. I get why WWE has interest in Kiana, because before I didn't see it. I honestly didn't see it, but I feel like I see it now. Here we go. We got Team Rio. BTW, if you haven't seen already, my EO Sky interview is up and running here on the channel, and it's pretty close to like 10,000 views, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's a short one, but it's sweet. It's short and sweet, just like Sabrina Carpenter. So go check it out if you guys want. All right, in the meantime, though, we do got Jonathan. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? He says, hey, Denise, I'm in SoCal right now. Now I know how you feel with SmackDown starting at 5 p.m. Hey, Jonathan, I don't know what you're doing out here in SoCal, but I hope you have a great time. Weather's great right now, and there's about 1 million things to do. So enjoy yourself while you're out here. Eat good. And yeah, man, have a great time. And if you're watching SmackDown, yes, when SmackDown is over, you can literally still go out and do something because it'll still end like pretty early where you can still have a life. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, we also got Jared Palmer here who says you're wearing the wrong color, Denise. SmackDown is blue. I know. I don't know why I'm wearing this color today, but I am because
It's anyone's
it's
game.
the first shirt that I grabbed out of the drawer. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to wear this shirt. This shirt's cute. But then afterwards, I was getting dressed. I mean, I was putting my makeup on and getting ready for the show. And I thought to myself, you know what? This is too much red for SmackDown. Thank you, Jared. We also got Tiffany Kunat. What's up, Tiffany? She says, hey, Denise, happy Friday night SmackDown day. Hope all is well with you. All I know is thank God it's Friday. Hopefully the crowd is more hype today. Oh yeah, that Monday Night Raw crowd just like really, really stunk. So I based off what we've seen so far today, but usually like the SmackDown crowds, they're really good at like the beginning, but let's see if they can carry it through for a whole 3 hours because also last Friday night SmackDown was rough. Last Friday night SmackDown was the weakest of the year. That was the go home show for the Royal Rumble. It was the Saudi crowd and they only cared about like the big stars. Like they did not give a shit about anybody else that like wasn't a super WWE superstar on the show. And they were kind of like in and out of it, but Raw was terrible. Raw crowd was so bad this week. So let's hope for a good crowd today because it really, really alters the state of the show. It makes it feel so much better when the crowd is energized. Thank you, Tiffany. Also, hope you're having a good Friday. And yes, TGIF. Actually, I'm celebrating for you, Tiffany. But like, Friday nights for me is just a freaking continuation of the week. Like I actually get more stressed on Friday nights than I do any other night because every other day I wake up like whatever time I want. But Saturday's waking up early stinks. Thank you, Tiffany. We got Brandon here who says, hey, how have you been? I resubbed to you on Twitch. Nice. Thank you so much, bro, for doing that. Obviously, I'm live on Twitch right now. I'm live on Twitter. And of course, YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for resubbing, dude. That's really awesome of you to do that. I think it's great that Twitch offers a lot of cool features. One of them being if you have an Amazon Prime account, you do get a free subscription to the Twitch, meaning you get 0 ads throughout the stream, which I think is awesome. So if any of you guys are on Twitch and you also have the Amazon Prime subscription, you literally just have to link it to like whatever streamer you want and you get their streams with absolutely no commercials. It's a fantastic way to support your favorite streamers and, you know, give more money to your favorite streamers instead of Jeff Bezos. Thank you, Brandon. Anyways, we got Kara Jenkins here who says Kiana is definitely growing on me. Honestly, Kara, me too. I was starting to be like, oh, well, I still don't like the team. I still got to say that. I'm still not a fan of the team of Kiana and Julia, but I am at least now a fan of Kiana's. So whenever they decide that they have a falling out, whenever the team is over and they break up, at least there's something to be excited about for her. I would really like it if she would go out there and maybe like have I know that we hardly see our champ Jade Cargill have matches. I would really like to see Kiana versus Jade Cargill, like just so that Jade could have a matchup and Kiana really doesn't lose anything by losing to Jade. She just kind of needs to go out there and show that she's not a bad wrestler for Kiana. And that's it. Like that would be a win for her. So I do kind of hope that they utilize Kiana in that way after she's like maybe done feuding with Julia, freaking, you know, whatever she's done teaming up with Julia. We also got Nightwolf who says, hey, Denise, I really want Homelander, Cody Rhodes. I think you and a lot of people really want to see this. So I think the WWE at this point has heard how people have recently felt about Cody, and you can see that they are making those adjustments. Thank you, Nightwolf, for the super chat. And I hope you're having a good Friday.
Around with abandon, thankfully, security eventually getting there As Drew
Hey, what's up? Hey,
McIntyre
Darius.
picked
He
up
says
his
finally a great
championship
SmackDown
and
live stream.
scampered
Yes.
out here.
Welcome.
For his
We
own
got
sake,
a
it
Lazy
was a
Greenhouse
scamper.
over on
Oh, that
Twitch.
was
He
a
says,
case of,
so is it too late for
full-on
Julia?
scamper.
Oh, no, definitely not. Oh, wait, I'll circle back to this. Let's see what's happening.
Again, but listen to me, right now there's one way to make that happen, and that's winning the Elimination Chamber. And to
Okay,
do
so
that, you
Cody's
have to
probably
qualify
winning the
in match
Elimination
I put
Chamber.
you in next week. So do me a favor and control your emotions, because if you can't, I have to rethink that. You know what that means?
Damn, that's a threat.
I got it. So now I need you to leave the building.
All right, I'll leave. I'll control my emotions.
Go do some
I'll see you
yoga,
down.
Cody. Relax,
Balance.
breathe,
Emotions are
in and
controlled.
out.
He's
Namaste.
starting. I'm under control. I got it.
That's Cody out of here. Sounds like his WrestleMania dream is still.
All right,
a
to finish off
possibility,
Lazy
but
Greenhouse's
Rally via
question, I do not think it's
qualification
too late for
the
Julia. Absolutely
Elimination
not.
Chamber
However,
event.
they
But it's
do
hard
have
to
to,
win
it almost
everything.
feels like they have to start from the ground up with Julia, because all the people that really like Julia, they already like Julia. But those are like the hardcore fans that knew Julia beforehand. The WWE audience doesn't know Julia like that. They don't know Julia like that. So for the WWE audience, they gotta rebuild her from like scratch, from like the beginning, because all they know is the girl that's had the title 2 times and they haven't done anything with. So they need to like, hey, tell us, why should we get excited about Julia? Like, that's what they need to do right now. So hopefully it works out for Julia. I keep saying that. I feel like I say that every week. Every week.
Wait, Julia has benefited greatly from having her advisor, her official representative, Kiana James, in the mix. Just as much.
And thank you, Joshua Vogt, says I follow
thanks
you
to
on
the
Twitch,
United
Denise.
States
Hey, thank you so
champion.
much for that.
Just massaging the
Oh, thank you,
wheels of industry
Ray
on behalf
Santiago.
of
Ray, I
Julia,
can't wait to see
creating
you at the LA
opportunities
show,
to
right?
Cena
Yeah,
with
at the LA
United
show.
States
I'm so excited to
Championship on more
finally
than one
meet you.
occasion.
I'm
Now
so
on a
excited about the
mission for
show.
tag gold.
It's be
Let's
awesome.
put a
So I
little
hope to
love
see you there,
on
Ray. Well, I
Kiana
already know you got
James and her
tickets, so
breakout
I will see you there.
performances in ring over the past 6 weeks or so,
Nick
including
Blue says,
in the
control
Royal
your narrative,
Rumble match.
Cody.
This is not some
Oh,
mere
no.
advisor.
Oh,
this
no.
is a major threat herself, and as she's pointed to that mega.
We got your
mind
boy
of
KJ
hers,
here
when
says
she
Cody just
connects
proved
in
why
the
he's the
ring
face of the
and
company in
behind
that
the
promo.
scenes, big
That's
things
my
happen for both
QB1,
Julia
man.
and Kiana James.
Women's Tag Team Championship match is our
Oh, I
first
didn't know
match of
this.
the night.
Tony the Iron
In
Man
front of this
Stark says
massive
the Heart
crowd here at the
Association disease
Spectrum
is
Center
today for wearing
in
red, and
Charlotte,
Winter Olympics are
North
today.
Carolina.
Oh, I didn't know that,
Julia
Tony. Thank you for
Kiana
letting me know.
earning the opportunity, winning a #1 contender triple threat match back on January 23rd. This match.
Yep, we got Wrestling Knows
for the
Best over
Women's
on
Tag
Twitter
Team
here. It says they need to
Championship
let
match
Julia
is
put on
delivered
banger
by
matches.
Papa John's.
I
Better
agree.
ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. You can try the new pan pizza from your local Papa John's.
Welcome to the busiest.
All right, let's see what we get out of this.
You
You think there's any chance the champs drop the titles? Because I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. I don't think they should either.
To compete
I think
against Rhea Ripley
champs will
and
retain.
Io Sky, and opportunity
Look at Kiana. I think Kiana has gained a lot
Rhea
of
able to get
confidence
off the
coming off
shoulders
of that Royal
James,
Rumble.
who
I truly
realizes,
believe that.
I want no part of that right hand.
Hey, what's up, T-Real? Thanks for joining the stream. We also got Tezzy Tez in the building. Tezzy Tez.
You actually don't need a mega
I like to
brain
have a
for that
specific
part. That part is
cheers
obvious,
for
to be
people,
fair.
you know?
Now the beautiful
Hey, what's up? We got
madness.
Miami Scorpio says Julia versus
And
Io.
against
This should be
Rhea.
good. Oh, the second she gets that tag in, and I think Rhea knows because she's
Jets
about
have
to
been
tag
busy
her in.
already this year
Kaput,
outside of
there it
their
is.
extracurricular duties in the singles division, of course, competing in the Royal Rumble match.
Hey, Shub Doug,
They
he
have
says, hey, Denise,
competed
don't know
in
if you watched the
several
opening
championship
ceremonies
matches
in
already in
Milan. They were
2026
beautiful. Really gonna
in that
watch.
red hot
Really
division,
gonna
as we
watch a
saw
lot of
on
the games
Raw
this year,
this
especially the
past
hockey.
Monday.
Hey, good to
Reunited
let you know,
Bellator
Shub
and
Dog, I'll be
Val
real with
piece
you.
of
I'm not
gold
really
sooner or later,
an
so keep
Olympics
eye on those two.
person. I
Io
don't
and
really
Julia
watch.
towing the line, and then the striking
However, I do watch
combinations
the
and
clips on
driving
Twitter. So,
down
like, if anything
with
goes
that boot
viral
is Julia.
in any sport or anything happens,
Oh, and
that's
mocking
super noteworthy. Oh,
Io.
she mocked her.
How'd you know it's not a
Oh,
tribute?
ouch.
That's not tribute.
Um,
Please, the cascade of booze raining
then I
down
will
from this
definitely check
smart
it out, but I
crowd
don't
here
actually
in
like
Charlotte.
turn on the TV to watch the Olympics. I just watch on social media.
But look at
Thanks,
the
Shub
body
Dog.
control of the genius
But I
of
do
the
always
sky.
like to see the opening
Freakish
ceremonies
abilities
because I love when
as
they
Io
show
Sky, hence the
culture.
reason why
I
so
always
many
like that type of
millions around
stuff.
the world love the genius of the
Okay, here we
sky.
go. Here we go.
Oh,
Look
sweeping
at
that
Io.
leg.
Io said, hey,
And then
Julia,
bringing the drop
welcome
kick
to
with all the
WWE.
momentum behind
This
it.
is
That
my
shotgun
ring.
drop kick. from Io Sky.
We got Tanisha
Io
Hicks
is
here.
just
Says,
a
here we
woman
go, the
at
match I
absolute
want
peak
to
of
see.
her powers. A gold-laden career already here in WWE that just seems to grow.
Keep it
by
going.
the
I want to
month.
see this a little bit longer. I don't want her to tag out yet.
Tossed down by the back of the hair. Women's Tag Team Championship match. Of course, we are working our way to Elimination Chamber. 3 weeks to go to all the action at the United Center in Chicago. And we will have qualifying matches tonight, both on the women's side and the men's side.
Oh, no. Kiana's cheating.
Kiana James just draping Io's throat over that top rope.
And that part isn't the smart part. The cheap shot isn't the smart part. It's waiting for that prime opportunity behind the referee's back. Whatever game plan Kiana James put together here alongside Julia is working perfectly.
A high-octane offense with a little brutality
Alrighty.
to it from Kiana James.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can really sense a difference in Kiana right now.
Referee as the
feel
count
it.
climbs.
She's walking around with more
Julia's got to be
of
careful
a
here. That's right in front of the referee.
I'm here kind of vibe.
Risking a disqualification now. It'd be a major faux pas in a tag championship match like this.
They're just looking for a sustained beatdown.
They kind of need this though right now. They need to they need to get some heat because them working together to
James and Julia in control.
to be all
early.
shady behind the referee's back is oddly bringing them closer together, because my biggest issue with Kiana and Julia is that they don't feel like they have actual chemistry with each other. That's my biggest issue. And seeing them kind of
out on the floor,
do these
Julia
heel
and Kiana James
tactics
getting the best of Io
behind the
Sky.
referee's
Rhea Ripley's
back is
yelling at me
making
for
them
some
feel
reason. I
like
didn't do
they're
anything.
more aligned, like
For
they're
once.
more on the same page. So it's making me
Just
buy
goes to
them
show you the
as a
temperament
tag team a
of
little
Rhea
bit
Ripley
more.
is right at boiling point, and it would behoove both Julia
Behoove?
and Kiana James to ensure that Io Sky does not
Hey, we got
get anywhere near
Jason,
this
who
tag.
just gifted
Some of
5
that rage that was just
DWO
directed at me is going to be
memberships.
directed at them.
Jason, thank
but
you
in
so
a
much,
far more
dude. How
physical
are you,
form.
man? I hope they're treating you well over there in Vegas. Hopefully all is good. I can't wait to see you at the Vegas show too, by the way. It's going to be so much fun.
Lateral press hooks the
Can't
way.
wait to see that. And I
Two.
think some of you guys may have gotten a membership. I think I just saw
She's trying to steady
Resets.
herself, looking for
Reset
any
Skate Team just
opportunity.
got herself a membership.
With a small
Hell
talk,
yeah.
Julia
Reset
and
Skate Team here
Kiana
says,
now
I guess it was
cutting that
Jason.
ring
Thanks,
in
sir.
half, keeping Io
I
on the
love
wrong
whenever
side of
people
the
here on the
tracks
stream
and just
actually
putting
get
wood to the genius of the
a
sky.
membership that was gifted. So thank you so much, Jason, for doing that. Julia, even Julia's showing a little
But
bit
I'll
more
tell you this
personality.
right now, it
This
is
is the
not a
most that
smart
Julia
strategy
has
to be
played
wasting
the
time
crowd.
in the ring mocking Io Sky. You simply cannot
I
give
think she
this
was a
woman
little
single
more
break once you have the
free.
upper hand. And perhaps Julia
And
now
now
realizes
she's like
that.
playing, she's
Or maybe-
mocking. She's
Here
definitely
comes Julia
opening up.
charging in and delivers to the small of the back of Io Sky, and you can see
By
a
the way, we got
Mexican pin.
Jared
Here's the
Palmer
cover.
here who says, I know this is
And
SmackDown,
unable to
but I have
grab
to
both
ask,
there
how are
as
you
Io
feeling after
survives.
Zarya teased the 50,000th time of a heel turn?
Real
Oh my
professional
God,
jealousy
Jared.
you sense
It's like the
between
volcano
these
that
two
just
Japanese
won't
ladies.
erupt.
Julia far from
Erupt
happy
already,
with the
damn it. Just
fact that a
do it.
marquee name
I've
over
gotten
here
to the
in
point where
WWE
it's
is Io Sky.
where I'm gonna cheer so loud, like the moment it happens. Like
James comes in hard to that
they
corner.
keep getting
Running
close and
tackle,
close and
nothing
close,
pretty
and
about
every
it,
time
but
they
it
get
was
close to the
effective.
finish line, they
There's
move the
certain
finish line.
physicality.
That's what I feel like. They
Oh,
keep
set
moving the
early on
finish
from
line.
Julia
Just
and
do it
Kiana
already,
James.
damn it.
Oh,
But yeah,
that was an
this has been
absolutely
that's been going on
devastating
so
throw into the turnbuckle
freaking
there. There was simply
long
no way
that
Io
I
Sky
don't
could
know if I
protect
don't
herself
care
on that
anymore,
impact, and that was
or
why
if
it's
I
so
care
smart
so much that I just
from
want it to
Kiana
end.
James, but of course, fighting away still. There is
I don't
simply
even
no
know
quit
anymore.
in
I just
Io
want it to
Sky,
end
tantalizingly
because it's
close
just
to that
too
tag.
long. It's too long. Thank you,
Desperate
Jared.
to reach out, maybe just a foot and a half away.
Hey, we got
But
Jason, who
making
not
that
only
tag
sent the
with Rhea Ripley.
memberships, but he's also says Happy Friday,
Wants to
my
make the tag to get
DWO
out of harm's
family.
way,
There's
but
a lot of
also
cool
to
things
protect
happening
this
around here.
championship reign that these two are putting
Oh, Io's
together.
about to get that tag in on Rhea. So as soon as you
Fighting
guys,
with everything
we come
she's
back
got
from the
is
commercial
Io
break,
Sky, and you would expect
Rhea will
nothing
be getting
less.
tagged in on here.
So close, but denied again.
But yeah, there's a lot of
Perfect
cool
there
stuff
from Julia.
happening. I'm very
She's
excited
here
about
in
a
the middle of the
lot.
ring.
Of course, we got the big shows for LA and for Las Vegas. I don't know how many of you guys saw my Twitter today, but I also
Women's
hired
Tag Team Championship
Tempest,
match.
who you
Io
guys know
Sky
from
has been enduring a
Russell
sustained
Talk.
attack
Tempest has
from
now
Julia
joined the
and
social
Kiana
media team
James,
on
the
Twitter
challengers, the number
because
one
my
contenders.
Instincts Culture
She
Twitter
is
account has
desperate
basically
to
been
make the
dead
tag to Rhea Ripley.
because I
Call
just
it
don't
what
have
it is. This
time
has
to
been an
focus on that
absolute
Twitter
morning
account.
of the genius
And
side. Now, Julia
Tempest
giving
has
Io a
now
taste of her
joined.
medicine.
Could we have new champs?
Nope, not yet.
Right shoulder
Tempest
gets
has
up
now
with
joined the
Io
social
Sky.
media
That missile
team,
drop kick
and he'll be
sent Io
posting
about
for,
three-quarters
trying to grow the
across the
channel
ring.
and stuff. And I'm
Rhea
actually very
Ripley, you
excited
can
because
see, is
we already
sensing
broke some news on there
championship
today,
gold
like right
slipping
before
away from
Smackdown.
her as Julia
Athena, who
and
you guys
Kiana
know,
close
Athena
in
from
on the tag
AEW,
titles here.
she
Oh,
runs
perhaps an
like a
opportunity
promotion,
for Io now. You
Metroplex
can see
Wrestling,
how effective
and
her
they're
lower
doing
back
like an
is from the
all-women's
beatdown that she
tournament.
took. Trying to reach out. Oh, Kiana James.
And I got to announce the final entrant. Nice, this match is picking up. I got to announce the final entrant for that show that is Emi Sakura, and we broke that news on the new Twitter page. And so already off to a good start. Okay, here we go. Rhea's getting in there. Rhea's getting in there. Lighting it up.
Rhea Ripley. Giving it right back to Kiana James.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Rhea. That was kind of brutal.
Oh,
She just woman handled Kiana. Oh, dear. Woman handled Kiana.
Basement drop kick.
Yeah, pent up rage and now coming unglued, much to the misfortune of Kiana James.
Well, the Razor's Edge is lined up.
Blindside tag there, but I think Mammy actually saw it.
Yep, there she goes.
Eyes in the back of her head. Wait a second.
Oh, roll up, roll up. I was about to say there's no way. Oh, ouch. I was about to say there's no way. I'm not expecting the titles to change hands. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I got so scared there for a second. Woo! I got kind of nervous there for a second.
Woman we have ever seen in
Oh dear.
WWE.
Oh man, that dive was crazy, man. Because I don't know if it was like the slants, the angle, the camera. I don't even know. 1, 2. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. Yo, that was crazy. I want them to show a replay of that because that was nasty.
Close in on what is likely an imminent retention of the gold.
Just looking for Riptide. Instead, James delivers the big kick and then heads to the corner and is on the attack. Kiana James right on top of Rhea Ripley.
A full eye out for writing off the challengers here who are suddenly picking up a major head of steam. Julia is now the legal woman.
Oh shit, knee to the face of Io.
401k
for gold.
Hey, this match is cooking, guys. They're cooking right now.
That was over. That was new.
This is the best they've looked as a team for Kiana and Julia. Like legit.
But Mammy had other ideas there.
James Irving says in my Chris Tucker voice, damn, Io, you crazy. No, for real, that shit looks scary. I stopped breathing for a second.
Earn their way to be the #1 contenders, and they are bringing everything they have right now. Just looking for Northern Lights bomb, but instead, Io able to counter. O'Connor roll. Could it be a way to retain? Instead, the kick out.
There was a tag there to Rhea Ripley that I don't think
they're about to finish off Julia here. It's over. It's over.
There's the rip.
It's over. But this match, honestly, was fantastic. Like, legit, good energy. Both teams looked phenomenal. And the crowd was into it. Explosive. Loved the finish to this match. And yes, we were all pretty much expecting this for Io and Rhea to retain. Good stuff, man. This match brought a lot of energy. Like, I could feel it from the crowd. By the way, SmackDown crowd, Raw crowd, night and difference this week. Night and day difference.
And still, the women's tag team champions, Io Sky and Rhea Bloody Ripley. Wow.
You're going. I'm gonna get the U.S. title back, and you better get out of my way right now.
Thank you so much. It's Rabbit. Thank you.
Hit me?
See, that's your problem. You think brute force solves everything.
Kick his ass, Celia. Kick his ass.
Quite well against you last week, didn't it?
I know this is going to be very hard for you to understand, but sometimes you need to use your head around here, and nobody does that better than me. That's why I went to all this, so you can consider the open challenge closed.
Hey. Hold on. When it comes to this title, I'm the one that calls the shots. Okay, Ilya, you beat Miz last week. You deserve that title shot. It's yours. But somebody doesn't deserve a title shot, and somebody's not getting a title shot. But you know what you are getting tonight, Miz? Is an ass whooping in the 704.
The
Who do
704.
you think you are? I'm him, and I'm the United States champion. Do something about it.
Oh, you're making the rules now? Is that what it is?
Will. Yes, I will.
He's the champ, bro.
Title tonight?
Are they going to do
Better
this
not
match
miss.
again? They're going to do this again? I feel like we've seen that already, haven't we? All right. It is what it is. All right. Kev says, please just keep the Bellas away from the titles. I know what happened. I actually do think the Bellas are going to win the titles, by the way. I'm pretty sure they are. So better come to terms with it now, because I'm pretty sure it's happening. I don't think they came back just for shits and giggles. Like, I do think they're going to win the tag titles. We got Buffy Busy Buzz here who says Rio is the best tag team champion. They're awesome. They really are awesome. Uncle Dog says Carmelo needs to respect his elders. Oh, wait, Uncle Dog, congratulations. Wait for it. You know what time it is, guys. Ready? Uncle Dog, congratulations. You have won most savage chat of the day. Wait, there's more. Let me mute this because we're on commercials. Hold on. Wait, let me do this again. Here we go. Let me do this again. Ready? And the winner of Savage Chat of the Day is Uncle Dog. All that just for that. I've been wanting to use the applause sound effect, and I finally had an opportunity. So the opportunity finally came. Congratulations. Please, give your thank you speech. Oh man. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get my, damn it. I need to be quicker with these guys. It's just that I have so many graphics, so it takes a long time to scroll looking for stuff. All right, there we go. Anyways, so what else we got here? Let's see. Hey, we got Nightwolf. Nightwolf, once again, thank you for the super chat. He says, I still believe it's Rhea versus Io at WrestleMania. I like that. I don't hate that. I want that. I'm not opposed to that at all. Especially after what we saw last year between them in several matches, not just the triple threat and the Evolution match specifically. It was just too good. Thank you, Night Wolf. We got Cyclops is better than Wolverine, who says, I got a fever and the only cure is more Julia and Io. Cyclops is like, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting too hot. I'm going to take my clothes off. That is Cyclops is better than Wolverine right now. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. We got Uncle Donk here who says, good evening. Another wrestler won't stay in their lane, which result in Pierce Aldis giving them a punishment, rinse, and repeat. Yeah, he did that a lot to Drew. Was it Drew? No, Adam Pierce did that to Drew. Yeah, Adam Pierce did that to Drew McIntyre. Nick Aldis, he did that. Didn't Nick Aldis also do that to Drew McIntyre? I feel like he did too, unless I'm confusing them. Whatever. But yes, this is something that we see often, and it's kind of like, in a way, yes, we've seen them do it before, but I see why they keep doing it, because it shows the other guy as reckless, and then it shows that the GM has a backbone to actually fight and whatnot. But yeah, it does feel a little rinse and repeat, but hey, it is what it is. We get a lot of rinse and repeat in wrestling, guys. It just happens a lot. Thank you, Uncle Doug. We got Jeff White, by the way, who gifted a DWL membership. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Jeff. We also got Jared Palmer, who also gifted a DWL membership. Shit, we're on a roll today, man. We're on a roll. Thank you. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jeff. The double J's. So here we go. We also got Matt Keel in the building. Hey, Matt, good to have you on. He says, thanks to you and Reg for being my weekly therapist on the Patreon watching opening ceremony for Olympics. So I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but on the Patreon page, which I'm still behind of, and I need to post way more. But anyways, we do post a weekly podcast on there that Reg and I do, where we do not talk like literally no wrestling. We talk about real life stuff that's going on in our lives or on the news, in the world, you name it, we talk about it. We actually go into the pod with 0 notes. We don't, kind of like we do with the watch along. We don't plan anything. We just take the conversation wherever it goes. And a lot of people have been writing to me on the Patreon about it, and some of the responses that we have gotten back have been mind-blowing because there are certain things we talk about that I thought had no idea. I had no idea would resonate with people, and somehow it does. So now it's like everybody's weekly therapy session. It's very fun, very fun. Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you enjoy it. And I know it's funny. I know everybody that likes the show. They tune in to every episode because I get feedback and I read your guys' comments on it. It's very fun. Thank you, Matt.
It's been a complex story to get to this
Thank you, Kara. She says it's a great podcast. No, for real. It's like we talk some deep stuff, guys. Deep stuff. Deep stuff. Anyways, enjoy the weekly. Enjoy the opening ceremony for the Olympics. We also got Tiffany Kunad here who says this was a great match. Also, it helped showcase Julia and Kiana, not just as a tag team, but as future singles competitor. Tiffany, thank you for the super chat. You are spot on with this. They both needed this. That, to me, this tag match that we saw today was the best one. Oh, poor Carmelo. He didn't know how to tell the little girl, yes, but no, because I'm a heel. Hold on a second. A little girl tried to get an autograph from Carmelo, but Carmelo was like, I really want to, but hold on just a second. You know, I think he's going to do it after the match because you can tell he wanted to because she's a little girl. But at the same time, he was like, hold on, I got stuff to do. Anyways, Tiffany, yes. So what I was going to say is that the Julia the match that she was in right now was by far the best match that she's had on the main roster. Best match that she's had overall on WWE was still her singles match with Jordan, but this tag match that she had today with Rhea and Io and Kiana, best match she's had on there. Best match for Kiana too, because obviously the Royal Rumble, she had a lot of great highlights, but I would say that this was the best match that I've seen her in too. And I think a lot of it has to do with really just getting that confidence. I was really noticing how there was a different air around them, and I feel they really needed that showing at the Rumble, especially Kiana. And now you can tell they're riding off of that momentum. So it took a long while to get that train going, but I think it started, guys. It's on. The motor is on. It's on. It's happening. Kiana and Julia could actually be something here on this show.
Representative of the traditions.
Thank you so much, Tiffany.
All
right, and we're watching The Miz versus Carmelo.
Days with the U.S. Champions. Oh, look at Melo.
Try to think, what other matches haven't we seen yet for Carmelo? Who on the SmackDown roster that we would like to see Carmelo against hasn't answered the open challenge? Who's left? Who has any face that would actually be a good match?
Open challenges as we take another look at this supreme athleticism of the United States champ. Even when Melo takes a week off from the United States Open Challenge, he still gets in the ring with one of the best on SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly. We got Tiger Claw here. Says that they let Julia wrestle, Julia will get over. And that's what we saw today. She went to town with a lot of these girls. They went to town.
I do worry about the body
went to town.
And the amount of abuse it has to absorb, knowing the kind of schedule he insists
on. Oh, Otto says Alistair. Aaron says Trick. Ooh, yeah. So Trick and Alistair. Oh, wait. Okay. Trick and Alistair. Andrew says Tamatonga. I mean, he hasn't answered it. You're right. Okay, we got a couple of names still.
To the back of the head and upper back by Hayes.
And you can't call it a dirty trick from the Miz. It was all perfectly legal. It was really just a savvy move there from the Miz, kind of conniving. And now Miz has a major upper hand in this one. He ain't missing.
All right, we're on a commercial break, but you'll still be able to hear the audio. In the meantime, we got Mace Machiavelli. Hello, Mace Machiavelli. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, proud of my home state for showing out tonight. Let's effing go. Where are they at today? Are they in Charlotte? Or are they in Carolina? Where are we at? Where are we at today? Where are we at? Regardless, no, I do think the crowd has been fantastic today. So, man, it feels like a big difference, guys. Like, I don't know how else to tell you guys, but a good crowd can make a mid show even better, and a good show even better, and a great show fantastic. Like, whatever that next level is, a good crowd will take that show to the next level. Charlotte, thank you so much. Thank you, Mace, for letting me know, and also shout out to your peeps over in Charlotte, because you guys are a fantastic crowd tonight.
Almost bully them into giving him favorable decisions. I don't think this referee in particular is going to fall for that.
All right, we got Jared Palmer here who says, Miz is that annoying cough that just won't go away. Don't remind me. I finally got rid of that cough I had all of January. Dude, all of January I had a damn cough. It was brutal. And then finally went away when I lost my voice. Remember when I lost my voice last week? That was like the goodbye of the cough. They were like, wait. One more thing, Denise. Before you lose your cough, we're going to make you lose your voice. And once your voice comes back, your cough will be no more. Savage.
A big right forearm and a
Thank you so much, Jared. We also got Nightwolf here who says, I'm thinking the WWE Women's Championship match at WrestleMania will end up being a triple threat. Liv versus Stephanie versus Raquel, especially with Liv costing Raquel. Honestly, Nightwolf, I think that's a possibility. I think that it being a triple threat match is more of a possibility than them just doing Liv versus Raquel. Well, obviously, Liv has already said that she's, going to be in the matchup. Duh. She's already practically chosen Stephanie. Well, hold on, actually. No. I'm getting ahead of myself. She has not technically chosen Stephanie yet. She practically alluded to it, but she's still appearing today on SmackDown. So I don't know if they're going to try to milk it a little bit, but I think we all know who she's picking. But still, they're going to want to give a little some to Jade and make her feel like, that it could happen, right? Because they don't want to just spoil that, hey, maybe the person who wins the Elimination Chamber, maybe you're returning Bianca Belair, might actually be the one who returns, wins the Chamber, and then goes on to face Jade Cargill. Clearly, they don't want to give a dead giveaway there. So while we all expect it to be Stephanie and Liv, I could see it also being Stephanie, Liv, and Raquel. Plus, WWE has a hard-on for triple threat matches. We know it. Thank you, Nightwolf. We also got Uncle Don here says Keanu deserves flowers for that ladder spot. Dude, I thought he died, man. Great stuff. Miller still hasn't wrestled Y2J, LOL. Actually, Carmelo and Jericho would be fantastic. Let's see who busts out the code breaker first. No, for real, that would be a fantastic matchup, man. Back in the day, I would, if we could see different wrestlers from different time zones, different time periods, wrestle other wrestlers when they were in their prime. I would have loved to see like prime Chris Jericho versus Carmelo Hayes. That would have actually been pretty kick-ass back in the day. But hey, man, wrestlers come at different times.
On the Miz. Melo's taking a real beating in this one, but
yeah, I'm a fan of Keanu, man. After what I saw, oh damn! After what I saw on NXT, I gotta tell you, I'm a fan of Keanu.
Miz appeared to take the brunt of that.
Also, Wade Barrett still has his silver hair, by the way.
In a major way in the blink of an eye. Well, that is championship level.
Hey, Greg! Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Dude, that's really cool of you, man. We're on a roll today. Oh, shit, he got his knees up. Two. We're on a roll today with all of the love that everyone's giving. So thank you so much, Greg, and sending you some good karma your direction, man. Hopefully some people were able to grab some. Hey, what's up, Liv Morgan is always on top, 6741. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. I'm a big Liv Morgan fan, so Oh shit, who vibe? Sorry guys. I gotta tell you what's going on with me in a second.
Looking for one more, but Hayes gets out of the way. Looking for a quick one right here. And the Miz survives for the count of 2.
Oh, trying for that skull-crushing finale.
This match has been pretty good, by the way. It hasn't been like bad or anything.
Lateral press. We cover, and the Miz able to get that.
Like, I think sometimes if you're going to use the Miz, using him like this is much better than in the normal ways they use them, which is practically to humiliate him. Stuff like this is much better. Tiffany here says, not gonna lie, so happy Joe Hendry won Tuesday. Me too. It just feels so late though. Like, have you guys noticed there hasn't been much buzz about that? Like, I was expecting way more buzz about it.
Shinsuke Nakamura, Leon Slater,
Dawn! Oh my God, he did not have to. Dawn, thank you. She also gifted 5 DWO membership. My God, we've gotten over like 15 already. That's insane. Thank you, Dawn. You didn't have to, but thank you so much. Seriously. So nice of you, Dawn.
Oh, the Miz could do it right here.
Get out of here, too. Wow, okay, that one came pretty close. That one came pretty close. I was like, wait. He's almost about to hit the 3. I got Joseph Boss here who says Miz has a lot of skills. He does. Uncle Dong says we should do a pool for Bianca's return.
This was pretty special. It still didn't get the job done for the Miz.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you so much.
We know what's coming next.
She says, you know, I had to get in on it.
Once again,
I love that.
Melo, well scouted, delivering the elbow out the back door that time. Looking for first 48, but
didn't get it.
The Miz.
Hey, this is good.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Hey.
48.
This, I'm telling you, this match was way more fun than I expected it to be. I liked this. Hey, can we give them a round of applause here for a second? The first hour of SmackDown has kind of been, as the youngins say, lit. Actually, I don't think the youngins say that anymore. Is that like, I think lit is now like a millennial term. I'm not sure. As she Jets fan says, Miz has more losses than the Jets. Oh, the poor New York Jets. Yeah, we got Falcori in here. It says solid matches. For real. For real.
Wow.
Marshman. He says Joe Hendry needs to get Death Rebel to get the fans excited. No. That would be awful.
Tiffany, at Royal Rumble, you were unfortunately only one elimination away from your goal of WrestleMania. How do you refocus and
look at
get your eyes back on that target?
The pearls, the chandelier effect. Oh my God.
I had a WrestleMania match my first year being on SmackDown. So if you think I'm going to let one bad night ruin my chances of having another Mania moment, you're wrong. Which is why my sights are now set on Elimination Chamber. And tonight I remind everybody why SmackDown runs on Tiffy Time.
Extra. Read all about our newsflash, tacky time. Nobody cares.
Tacky time. I like what she calls her that.
The only headline should be Chelsea robbed of her WrestleMania moment after Royal Rumble elimination.
Oh, I love that she's still wearing the newspaper print. I love it.
Your little brain, because the only person in this company newsworthy is me.
Not her bringing the copy.
You should be checking the obituary because that's where your name's going to be when I beat you tonight and your WrestleMania dreams are dead.
I'm happy we're getting this match.
No.
She's going to come out with her newspapers. That's hilarious. Tracy says Gen X trying to be cool. You know, I gotta tell you, I love being a millennial. I know some people are like, ugh, millennials. I love being a millennial. Like, I was born at the right time period. I feel good being a millennial. All right, give me 1 second.
From Atlanta, Georgia, Lash Legend.
You know, Wade, every so often there are breakout performances at the Royal Rumble, those moments that can change the course of a superstar's trajectory. Lash Legend just did that.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. Also, let's see. If you guys see me texting, by the way, I have a.
People believe that Seth is injured.
Oh, they're promoting Unreal. Yeah, they're promoting Unreal. Anyways, I have a returning editor. We got Phil back with us. Phil hasn't been with us in a bit, so he's back today and getting back into the groove. So I send him like specific directions on what to cut, and I got to send it right away because if not, I'll forget. And then I'll be like, wait, what did I want Phil to cut? So I always have to send immediately when something happens, like, you know, what to actually cut and post on like the social media pages and stuff. So if anybody sees me texting, just know I'm not running from the grind. I was still technically just sending directions over to Phil, who is back here once again. Always nice to have fun people helping edit and like help take the workload off. So seriously. Anyway, shout out to Phil. All right. Phil the editor, by the way, guys, not Phil from Grapsody. Because I know some people might think, oh, wait, Phil from Grapsody? No. Phil the editor. A different Phil. All right. Clown, he's I figured DoorDash. I already ate dinner. I already ate dinner today. Oh, thank you so much, Jokey. He says, do your thing. It's just nice to be a part of the group. Oh, thank you so much, Jokey. Yeah, no, I usually only like text or something if, you know, it's either an emergency or I'm texting somebody on the actual team. That's the only time. We got Jared Palmer here, says, still feeling the effects of going through the table Monday, Denise Perez. Oh, let me tell you guys why I made that weird sound. So I got my first back spasm yesterday. I've never had a back spasm, or I think that's what it is. I'm not really sure. But basically, like, I was sitting down eating dinner, and suddenly I was hit with like almost like a cramp on my back, like literally my mid back all the way down to like the lower portion. And it hasn't gone away since yesterday. I've been like this now for a little over 24 hours. And like I was like, what the fuck? Like I've never had this before. And so when I move in like certain directions, it like stabs me. Like it just feels like I'm being electrocuted in my back. Like that's what it feels like. And I've never had this before. I have my theories as to why. But anyways, so like today, like even today, I went to go pick up my husband's dad from the airport. And you know, when you take the ticket from the little machine and you have to like get it from the window, oh my God, I couldn't even stretch out to get the damn ticket. And then the guy, the parking lot attendant saw that I was like, oh, I was like struggling just to get the ticket. So thankfully that guy helped me out. And I was like telling him my life problems. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, of all days today, my back really hurts and I can't move. And he was like, don't worry, I got you. That was hilarious, actually. But for whatever reason, like, I just have this like really, no, Tanisha, I haven't even taken anything. I've taken no pills, nothing. Cause I like to, whenever I have like any sort of pain, I try my best to like tough it out. I don't know why I'm sick in the head like that, but I try to stick it out until I can't anymore. But I've been wanting to get like an icy hot or something because I think that might work. I Googled it and I think that might work. But it's been kind of bad though. Like I can't even move. Whenever I lay down, I can't get up. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've never had that before. So if anybody has any tips that's had this, please let me know. It's my first one.
The women's tag team championships.
So yeah.
Earlier tonight, Carmelo Hayes moments ago with the win over The Miz as we continue on.
Ender says the worst. Literally. Ryan Sully says Grandma Denise. That's what I feel like right now. All right, we got with the Wyatts.
You took the lantern and left us in the dark. Not because you wanted to be alone, because you're scared of being left behind, scared of standing in the dark, all by yourself. So you hold the light tight, hoping it keeps everyone close. But it won't. Because fear doesn't show up when everyone's together. Fear shows up when you're all alone.
That's true. I kind of like that promo. He's not lying, by the way. Fear does show up when you're all alone. You ever get scared alone in your house when the lights are off and you're like, oh my God, someone's here with me? I don't know. Don says, stretching as much as you can in salon past pain patches work great. Hey, that's good to know because I think I might have to go to CVS tonight and get something. Kara says, my doctor prescribed me little cane patches that really help. Lindsay says, if you have a hot water bottle, that will usually help you with pain. Ooh, that's good. Steven says, I sit for 20 minutes every couple of hours. Okay, so clearly I'm not the only person who's had this, by the way. Kara says, use a heating pad or warm me too for not as bad days. Tanisha says, I don't like taking medicine either, but I don't play around with my back. Aleve and icy hot helps. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try that icy hot stuff, man. But Jose says, we're in our 30s, Denise. We both know what it's like to have some kind of pain. Dude, I couldn't believe it, man. I was telling my husband, I was like, dude, what the fuck? I have had some sort of like physical ailment all of 2026, guys. I've been sick this whole year of something. Something has happened to me this year that like something's always going on. And just when I was getting better, all of a sudden I got a back problem. Like, what do you mean I got a back problem? I didn't have this problem before. Why is it here now? We got Henry Kieran. Henry, thank you for the super chat. He says, try a heating pad and ice pack. That's funny. It's just funny. Like, I think it has a lot to do too with like sitting down a lot, bad posture, possibly. Who knows? About to have a hump pretty soon. Wait, what's that? Oh, I'm gonna be like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm just gonna be walking a bag with my little hump. By the time it's time for my live shows, you guys are going to have to like bend down to talk to me because I'm going to be like, thank you so much for being here on my show with my big ass hump. Thank you, Henry.
The Royal Rumble was a thrill to see.
I'm
Tiffany
obsessed
return.
with Tiffany Stratton's gear, by the way. Like, literally
After losing the
obsessed.
championship to Jade Cargill back in November.
We got Forever
taking
Retro.
some
Says
time
Scary
away.
is the first time watch a popular
She
horror
looked better than
film
ever,
in
Wade.
near total darkness. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember, well, I get really scared when I watch like really scary documentaries. I remember I watched a documentary on the Golden State Killer. If you've never have heard of the Golden State Killer, feel free to Google him. But he had this thing where he would attack his victims in the middle of the night and he would blind them with a flashlight to basically so that they wouldn't be able to see. And after I watched that, every time I saw like a car pass through the window or any sort of light hit on the window, oh man, I would go in like full panic mode. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a Golden State Killer, even though he's been, you know, not killing people for decades, but still.
Chamber to potentially earn a WrestleMania 42.
Mr. GRK Chef says, I've had back spasm. Icy hot works. Thank you, man. I'm going to go get that tonight.
And now these two supreme
it's all downhill from here for me. Over, guys.
Involved. Secret Harvest taken out in the early goings here.
Lash Legend, absolute
we got Lash Legend right now and Tiffy.
Rising star.
I thought we were going to get Tiffy and Chelsea,
Nia
but...
Jax in the corner of Lash Legend, Nia Jax.
Ooh, took down her leg. Yeah, she kind of has to because Lash Legend is so tall. Oh my gosh.
No, we're not going to mention what you draw this. Fair enough. Many telestrators in pro football.
She hella took out Chelsea right now.
Here comes Tiffy time.
Ooh, nice.
Takes them both out.
Talk about getting in trouble anytime you're in the orbit of Tiffany.
I think like Lash Legend at some point's got to start getting some dubs, but it can't be against Tiffy because Tiffy just came back. By the way, those
right in there, but Chelsea
pearls
to steal the cover.
That Chelsea's like, what the? I love seeing them fight because they're so
Tempers
similar.
heating up here, and Lash Legend says, you know what?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
deal with
yeah,
both of you.
yeah.
One thing you cannot
Woman
do in a
handle
match
them.
against
Come on, Lash.
Legend is take your eyes off the powerhouse. The bougie bully is going to be a major problem.
I really love
Look out,
any
perhaps
interaction
taking
that we
down.
get with
Watch out,
Tiffy
quick one.
and
Quick one,
Chelsea.
and utilizing the leverage of the ropes as well.
Well, Stratton simply
Ooh.
too fresh.
Oh, look at the pinning combination from Tiffy time.
It's been an absolute scramble from the word go. You can tell all are firing on all cylinders here, trying to get themselves an opportunity to make their way to WrestleMania.
Now out on the apron is Tiffany Stratton. Waist lock, but Chelsea smart to disconnect and deliver with that hard hit to the edge of the apron.
Salute time, Joe.
There's no saluting. We're in the middle of doing our job. Chelsea Green's going up top. Chelsea is going all the way up top.
Well, this is dangerous.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that this was a triple threat. I was like, what is happening here?
Flying through
I'm slow
Charlotte's
today.
airspace.
Nia Jax taken out. She's not even in the match. Lash Legend got out of the way at the right time. Uh-oh.
The crowd's really behind Chelsea. Honestly, I feel that as Chelsea continues on, the crowd just gets more and more behind her. But I think we all know Tiffany Stratton is probably going to win this because she needs to kind of get back on top. But the crowd wants Chelsea. I would say the crowd probably wants Chelsea more than they want Tiffany.
Wiping out her rivals, but took a little extra time
Alrighty, let me
celebrating
see
the
where we're
moment,
at now.
pointing to the
Hey, we got
WrestleMania
John Taylor. What's up,
42
John? He
sign,
says
and that is
the
when Lash
ravages
Legend
of
dropped.
being 48-year-old woman.
How
Ha
can you not
ha.
be impressed
JT
by
coming
the
in hot, runs
physicality
away.
of Lash
What?
Legend? Such a
Why are you
powerful
spreading
frame,
a rumor
but
that
knows
I'm
exactly how to use it
48,
to full
John?
effect. That's Chelsea. Is unfortunately
We got beef
finding
now.
out. Oh.
Thanks, John. Hope you're having a good Friday. We got Steven here. Hey, Steven, what's up, man? He says that coming out of WrestleMania, who are the 4 world champs in WWE? Ooh, coming out of WrestleMania? Liv Morgan.
It was done with malice, and
Probably
the
Roman
spots
Reigns.
afterwards show you there are many sides to Lash Legend. What an absolute superstar this woman is.
Cody Rhodes maybe gets the title back.
Here we go.
Oh, shoulders are down.
And then
Stunning performance.
I
in the
would
women's
probably
Royal
say
Rumble match, I believe lasting 38
Jade.
minutes,
No, I don't
wiping
think
out
Jade should
5
retain. If she
competitors.
faces Bianca, I'm going to say
What the
Bianca
tally for
grabs
Lash
that world
Legend,
title again.
whose
So I think
legend
that's
just
kind of
grows
where
from
I'm at
week to
right
week.
now. But I'm not that
Getting her up
confident
on
in
the
my
shoulders
picks right
now. You
now.
know the damage she can
Thank you,
do when
Steven.
she gets her
Great
opponent in that
question, by the
position.
way.
Looking for the counter is Chelsea, and coming into the ring. Thesh press, Tiffany, and beating down, ground and pound.
Ground and pound. And if you want a ground and pound, Blue Chew promo code Denise. By the way, I didn't realize how much I missed seeing Tiffany wrestle until I was watching her. Oh,
look at
shit!
this, Joe.
Lash Legend has both of them.
Simply an unfair
Oh, no.
advantage for the bougie
Oh, no.
bully who is toying with 2
Tiffany and
opponents
Chelsea definitely got
simultaneously.
familiar with each
There
other
are
right
few
there.
Superstars who have the power.
We got
and
Henry here who says,
athleticism
Tiffany
of Lash
time,
Legend,
let's
and
go.
showing off the
So,
strength
yeah, I
as
was saying
well.
right now, I kind of
I
had
don't
forgotten
know
how
if
much
we've
I
seen this
enjoy
kind of
watching Tiffany
body
Stratton in the ring because
coordination match
as
with
I'm
the
watching
power
her
of
wrestle
Lash
right now, I'm like,
Legend
ooh,
ever
that's good.
before.
Ooh, yeah, I like the way she moves.
Just a
So
supreme
I had kind of forgotten
athlete.
that I think I had forgotten what kind of a fan I was.
There's a verbal war going on at ringside.
Thank you, Henry.
As Alba Fire and Nia Jax are
We got
screaming
Uncle
at
Don
each
here who
other.
says,
By the way,
face
what
the D,
was
you'll receive random
Fire
pain as
doing
you get
like a
older. Welcome to
newspaper
the
boy
Uncle
coming
Auntie
around
Club.
with
No!
pointing out the Chelsea-
I'm not
The
ready
Chelsea
yet.
Chronicle. It's the biggest
I'm
newspaper on
sorry,
earth.
but
It's the
in my
greatest
mind,
broadsheet
I am
ever
not
written. Extra,
33,
extra.
okay?
The Patriots
Absolutely
going
not.
for a redo of the
In my
Royal
mind,
Rumble
I
after
feel-
the embarrassing elimination of our president. I agree.
I think we need.
In my
censorship
mind,
immediately.
I still feel like 25, 27-ish. But damn, that's been a couple of years ago. But that's how I feel. I still feel like 25, 27.
There is so
I don't
much
I
on
don't
the
I
line
don't
here. This is the
I don't
women's
associate with being
elimination
33,
chamber
okay?
qualifying match.
I don't
Threat.
no.
Lash Legend has been in complete
No.
control
Although when
here,
I'm 40, I would be like, I wish I was
dominating Chelsea
33.
Green, and now looking to get the best of
Isn't that how it
Tiffany
always
Stratton.
is?
Joe and Wade with you.
I
The
think we've all
winner
been there.
gets the first spot in the elimination chamber to earn a WrestleMania 42
I remember when I was
title match.
17 and I was so happy when I turned 18. Like I celebrated that.
Oh,
Now I'm like, I would give
Christ.
anything to be
Slamming
17
down
again.
hard. Both women might get pinned here.
Look at this double cover. And both
Thank you, Uncle Donk.
Chelsea and Tiffany
But
able
yeah,
to
I
get
think a
their
lot of people are
shoulders up.
probably like
No
that.
disrespect
Yes,
to any
exactly.
athlete,
Yes,
of course,
22,
but Chelsea and
exactly.
Tiffany may
Oh,
well
to be
advised
22.
team up to take out Lash here, 'cause Lash
You can
is
eat
simply having it
everything and
all
not
her
gain
own
an ounce.
What an emphatic moment that would have been.
See, we got Meat Cakes here. It says 33, it slowly starts. I'm 38, still feel young in mind, but not body so much. Ooh, no, I don't want to hear that.
Although I don't think Chelsea Green knew too much about it.
The stepping stone attack
Nice.
from Tiffany Stratton.
Damn,
And now
Tiffy.
showing off our
She's so
her skill,
smooth.
but Lash Legend, the power again playing a major role.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, went up for a drop kick there. Didn't get much on it, but caught the knee of Lash Legend, who's rolled out and maybe hobbled here.
Oh, looking for the
Chelsea
unprettier.
pounce.
Looking for the unprettier. Tiffany trying to counter.
Taj says,
Goes
Denise,
to that
welcome to
corner.
the
Oh,
warm
the
tea and
big
Ben Gay lifestyle.
That was just
Soon
the
as 40
smarts
Creep
of
said,
Chelsea
oh my
Green
gosh,
now
my
with
husband
the
uses Ben Gay.
brilliant
That shit stinks so
athleticism
bad.
of
I hate
Tiffany
the smell of it.
Stratton.
Sometimes when he uses the Ben Gay, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm sleeping in the living room today. I ain't sleeping with you today. You smell like Ben Gay.
Oh, superplex, and then
I hate the
rolls
smell.
right through and
It's so
maintains
bad.
Position. Tiffy time in
Ooh.
Charlotte to advance to elimination chamber. And Lash Legend with
Doc
the
Bug
save.
says
Well, that was
44 is
threat.
when the
Always gonna
accelerated
be the
aging
danger.
starts.
Lash was always
Ooh.
going to bounce back at
Not
some
good.
point. and
Well, I'll
Joe
prepare. I'll
got
prepare. I'll
very
prepare in
big here.
advance for it.
She's looking for it.
But
Tiffany Stratton.
Lash extension attempted there, but Stratton had other ideas.
Yep, Adam Reidner, you're right. He says,
Signature move to
new
now
age is
have
the
it
sweet
battle.
spot. Don't take it for
Tiffany Stratton was
granted.
looking for that big
Yeah,
upkick.
man, you're right.
Instead,
Oh,
look at
shit.
Lash Legend.
Lash is
time
about
and
to
again, powering up
slam.
her
Nope.
opponents.
Yeah, well, she kind of did. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Buckle bomb connected, and Lash going big with a choke slam.
I was about to say, I do think Lash needs to get some dubs, but over Tiffy, I don't think it should be over Tiffy. Not right
Lash did
now.
everything right there, especially with that tightly stacked pin. And that was a groggy kick out there from Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, there's Chelsea. Chelsea's going to do her coast to coast.
Chelsea.
There she goes. There she goes.
Coast
Nice.
to coast. Coast
She
to
got it,
coast by
babes.
Chelsea Green. Could it be Chelsea's
What is happening
day?
here?
Oh, and
Wait.
Nia
Oh, there's
Jax
Nia.
grabs the leg.
Plays to have backup in this game. Uh-oh, Alba.
Oh, Jesus.
Alba
The way she shoved
fast to the
Alba.
floor.
That's pretty
Peppers
nasty.
flaring here. Bodies getting dropped at ringside, even people who aren't involved in this match. There's something major up for grabs here. Who is going to qualify for elimination
Oh,
chamber?
man, they
Oh!
send Lash Legend into timekeeper.
Well, Lash is the biggest threat in the match.
Oh, wow.
Alba saved Chelsea.
Alba Fire just saved Chelsea Green.
Lash down, Alba down, Nia down, and now
Yo,
Tiffany
the crowd's
Stratton
gonna. I
down
think the
Chelsea.
crowd is like, oh
Punch
shit,
a
Chelsea
ticket
has
to the
it.
elimination chamber.
If she hits on prettier,
But
oh,
she's
but
not. It's
instead,
gonna be Tiffy.
it is Tiffy time.
Yep,
here
prettiest
in
moonsault
Charlotte.
incoming. Unless she moves. Unless she moves. Unless she moves. No, she got it. She got it. It was really beautiful
moonsault
too.
ever.
1, 2, 3. Happy Tiffany Stratton is
She's in.
back. I really missed her in the ring.
Here is your winner.
But Chelsea, though, man, she had the crowd. The crowd really wanted Chelsea.
Wow,
She's
what
got the
a
fans.
return to form for the former WWE Women's Champion, looking to get herself back to WrestleMania. She's in. She is the first woman in the Elimination Chamber, taking place in 3 weeks' time. And that chamber officially running on Tiffy time.
My
The first winner
autocorrect just changed
of our
Tiffy to
Elimination
Toddy.
Chamber
I was
qualifying
like,
matches.
clip the
It is
ending of
Tiffy time.
Chelsea and Toddy. There's Kathy.
First ticket to Elimination Chamber has officially been
Yeah, Kara
punched, and
says she
another
got her hopes
superstar
up. Yeah,
looking to make their way
honestly,
to Chicago.
I knew
My
that
next
she
guest,
wasn't though, Kara.
Randy Orton.
Like, there's no way they were gonna do that to Tiffy. Mind you, a
Now,
lot of people
Randy,
thought
you're
Tiffy
right
was
there
gonna
at
win
the
the
end of
Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
All right, let's see what
Unfortunately,
Randy
came up
has
short.
to say.
But tonight you have the opportunity to
Anthony
earn
says
yourself a
it.
spot
It's
in
Toddy
the
time.
Elimination Chamber match. So how do you approach tonight?
Toddy. All right.
Well, first off, Kathy, I'm not happy about my performance last week at the Royal Rumble, but not to make excuses, those are very daunting odds. Now, so is the Elimination Chamber, but when I win this triple threat qualifying match and I get into the chamber, it'll be my 10th Elimination Chamber match during my career, more than anybody, so I have more experience than anyone, and I plan on using every bit of that experience.
Ooh, Alistair.
We just said goodbye to two of the greatest wrestlers.
Oh, that's right. They're all in the qualifier.
But we are so blessed.
I didn't realize Randy was taller than Alistair, by the way. He's like way taller than Alistair.
See that, buddy?
Alistair seems taller. I didn't think he'd be that much shorter than Randy. Kind of tripped me out, honestly. I'm a little baffled by that. I really did not realize that.
It is a massive main event coming your way. Everybody trying to position themselves for a shot at a WrestleMania championship match. I mean, just
Yeah,
look at
I
those
think
three.
Randy needs to
We're
win
gonna
that
do
one
just
too.
that tonight. Randy
I
Orton,
think you need to put
Solo
some big
Sikoa,
players in there, especially
Aleister
because
Black.
this is for a
That's
possible shot at you get WrestleMania. So I think Randy's definitely got to win that. All right, let's go ahead and get into some comments, see what everyone's saying here. Let's see. Hey, we got John who says, where'd you go, John? He says, okay, he's got a couple of things here. Thank you, John. He says, I had to install drywall to fix an issue the house inspector found. Oh, no. By the way, congratulations, guys. John officially sold his house. And so, but now he's kind of like in the phase where he has to like fix all these things before, whatever, it all goes through and stuff. Sorry, I've never sold a house, John, but he's got important adult house stuff he's working on. He says, I had to install drywall to fix an issue the house inspector found. Got done 10 minutes ago. I expected to be more sore, but true story. I ordered creatine from that company that sponsored you earlier this year. Works really well. Yeah, that was Momentum. I don't know if they were still using my code, though. I don't think I have the code anymore. I don't even think they would still take it, but whatever. Anyways, he says, I'm just spreading so many rumors that AI biography on you will just be a bunch of random words. LOL. It's a feature, not a bug. JK. What are we talking about, John? He says, legit, you look exactly the same as you did in your 20s. No joke. No. I've seen the pictures and I'm like, yeah, no, I can see it. I can see the age. I wish though. Thank you, John. We got Jared Palmer here who says, what's the secret? I'm 34 and I feel like 84. How sad, Jared. That is so sad. I don't know if there's a secret. I think it's all like a mindset, right? Like if your mind feels young. Because I remember thinking like when my mom was this age, I remember thinking she was old. I was like, damn, Mom, you're old. When she used to say she was 35, I used to I used to tell my mom, damn, Mom, you're old. And like, I'm sorry, but like the way that I saw my mom at 35, I do not see myself like that. So my mom's probably gonna be like, what the fuck, Denise? Why would you say that? But it's true, right? Think about your parents when they were a certain age. Like you probably saw them and you were like, damn, they're old. But now you're that age that they were. And you're like, oh shit, my parents weren't actually old. But you don't realize it then. You just don't realize it. Thank you, Jared. We got John Taylor here who says, moving across country has oddly gotten me into shape. Nature will eventually take over and I'll be back to being sore and old. Don't let it happen, John. Don't let it happen. We got the Stone Immaculate here. Hey, dude. He says, 100% convinced Lash is ready to go solo. I feel like she's always was ready, but I still like her partnership with Nia Jax. I just thought they were going to do more by now. Like, I thought they were going to go and like run rampant over the whole division. I thought they were just going to be throwing bodies left and right, let the bodies hit the floor. That's what I thought was going to happen with them. And then it didn't. So I feel like it's kind of making the group they're just like there. And you don't want that because they should be a stronger force. So hopefully at some point they start to do a little more with them to make them look a little bit stronger, a little powerful. But right now it's really not there. They're kind of just there. Thank you, Stone Immaculate. We got Stephen Marchuli here who says, if no Bianca, I think Tiffany beats Jade for the belt. Maybe takes the championship back. I wouldn't be opposed to that. We definitely need to see a lot more action for Jade. Thank you, Stephen. Let me get the audio back. We're back on SmackDown. We also got Tiffany Kunad. Tiffany, thank you so much. Tiffany says, oh, by the way, Lash Legend had the most eliminations in the Women's Royal Rumble with 5. So that's great. Tiffany here says, maybe have Tiffy face Kit Battle of the Pearls.
NXT where the
I could so see something crazy like that, where like Kit Wilson goes up to her and maybe gives her like a backhanded compliment, because you know how he's all anti-toxic masculinity. What if, without realizing, he's also could represent that toxic masculinity with the way he talks to the women, where he's gonna be like, no, like I'm not toxic at all, but then he kind of secretly is, and you're like, you know, I could so see that being like a multifaceted kind of story for him, where he's going around telling the men how to be, but then in turn, he's kind of a jerk to the women. You're gonna be like, what, bro? Like, you're all acting here like you know how to treat women and not be toxic. Thank you, Tiffany. That's hella funny. Hey, we got Mr. Grimley. Mr. Grimley, how are you? Mr. Grimley says, we all know Denise is actually 47. The key to feeling like you're 21 is to shop at Hot Topic on a weekly basis. Hey, Hot Topic. Back in the day, I used to shop at Forever 21 before they closed down. I don't actually, well, now I don't shop at Forever 21. Now I shop, and I don't know if you guys have this store. I have this store. It's called Q, and they sell like really cheap clothes. I buy from there all the time because, you know, it's cheap clothes. I'll take it. So yeah, no, the key is definitely to shop at Hot Topic, Claire's, and you'll stay young forever. I actually haven't gone to Hot Topic in a while. I probably should though. Probably should see what's new. See what they got. Maybe use my hot cash. Get some discounts. Thank you, Mr. Grimley. Like this shirt, I'm pretty sure I got at Q. Or maybe at Forever. I don't know. I got them at one of them. It was like $5.
Young, new talent at Rumble.
If I see a crop top with for $5, there's a good chance I will buy it. I will buy it.
Todd Gilliland, who is that number 34 Ford Mustang car. You can check them out when they race in the Daytona 500 on Sunday, February 15th. Great to have them here.
Someone's a big fan of Seth freaking Rollins, aren't we all?
For sure.
Speaking of, there he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kit Wilson.
So funny. By the way, I did think that he was going to be in the Rumble, but no Rumble for him.
Wilson, it's about time we started detoxifying SmackDown.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the character.
No.
You think that had something to do with him not being at the Rumble?
To rid the WWE of so-called
I don't know.
Toxic masculinity.
Like you, walking around here with your shirt buttons.
We got an auto here that says, dang, he has a nice Tron. Yeah, the Tron's fun. Very, like, perfect for Valentine's, too.
Yeah, wiggle those hips.
No, I mean, this is Exhibit A in what psychologists would call ego reinforcement with his claim of
yeah,
moral
Fredo kind of says the
superiority.
same thing. That character would be Danger in Saudi. Crazy, huh?
I'm the topic.
I don't know how they would react. Yeah, I don't know how they would react, you know?
And I was at the Royal Rumble last weekend. And you know what? What I saw
Ooh, what'd you see?
It disgusted me.
Oh, what part? What
Dirty,
part? Let's see.
Chauvinistic pigs. Toxic. Ugly meatheads. Toxic.
I love how the fans are chanting
sweating,
toxic.
The grunting. Toxic. The temper tantrums. Toxic. And all these men trying to battle it out to see who's the
I thought he was going to
biggest
say something
alpha.
else.
Well, no wonder they didn't want me in the match. Because I am the true real man. And they can't handle a man who has confidence in his emotions.
I like how we're still
A man
chanting
who
toxic.
moisturizes.
Sad,
Gotta
but
stay
yes,
mobile.
you gotta
A man
moisturize,
who
even if you're a
listens.
man.
A man who listens. Ever heard of that, guys? Try it. You are toxic. They can't handle it. You can't handle it. You can't handle a man who moves his hips like this.
Oh, hips don't lie. Hey.
Me in.
So we got the sound
You know
effects
what?
too?
You are all toxic. But it is not about
Hot
you.
in here.
So anyone who
It's
is
hot
the
in
Rumble,
here.
if you are brave enough to come down here,
It's hot in here.
face the man who is redefining masculinity.
Oh my God, who the hell is gonna come out?
One-on-one in a
Who
match,
the hell
because
is
I'm
gonna
right
come
here.
out?
I am right
I have a
here,
feeling it's gonna be
and
someone
I'm the
that
tonic to the toxic
is gonna be hella
masculinity.
funny.
And my name is Kit Wilson.
You don't need to redefine masculinity. It's about to be defined with this man, the ruler.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. Oh my God. I mean, he beat the shit out of the War Raiders on Monday on Raw, and now poor Kit Wilson. He's like, I mean, they both got like, you know, the necklace, the beads. By the way, they got to keep doing that thing with Kit Wilson where he's out there doing them. Hey, the ladies need something too, okay? The men got plenty on these shows.
Hope you moisturized
The
well today,
women
Kit.
need something too.
The most desired for.
All right. Oh, Kid, don't
Let me
even
tell
say
you,
nothing.
You are the problem. You are toxic.
Oba Femi.
Oh, poor kid.
This isn't time to panic.
Rip.
Panicking is a
Rip.
toxic trait.
Oh.
I take it back. It is time to
Oh.
panic.
There's a lot of panic. The ring is literally shifting about 6 inches with each one of those. Oh, he just tossed it.
It's a
It's
scene
done,
of
bro. It's
devastation
done.
in the ring.
He was just airborne. How about a fall from grace, too? Why not?
How sad. Sorry, Kit. Bye. But hey, Oba, how's it going?
Here is your winner, Oba Femi.
Wait, that ain't toxic. Roach bait's toxic. Paint thinner's toxic. Mercury's toxic. That's just a red-blooded ruler.
Oh my gosh, R-Truth.
Girl, did you see Oba? I'm just saying, dog.
Over stands for, oh my goodness. Look, did you see him in the Rumble?
Not even like the
he
right
was
initials.
smashing, pounding, eating people. Did he put his hands on you? My bad. Doesn't even matter. Dog, listen, I know we did it, but Oba didn't touch not one single bone, and he got into the Rumble. What you think about that?
Truth. Do you ever?
Yo!
Oh, you're about to mess with the wrong person, Truth.
You and I have done this enough.
Yeah, they
Looks
have.
like you have enough problems.
Yes,
I
he
don't
does.
think you need another one.
No, he doesn't. All right, by the way, the first hour and a half of SmackDown I thought has been 2 thumbs up, so that's nice.
Getting attacked by Cody Rhodes. Cody has now left the building, so maybe
By the way, we got Tiffany could not hear says, LOL, there was too much toxic masculinity in the Rumble. Bro, I thought he was going to go like a totally different direction, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that WWE would allow him to say, you know, what he could really say. Let's be real. Let's be real. Kit Wilson could have said some shit. But hey, they weren't going to do that. They weren't going to do that. So funny. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for the super chat.
That undisputed WWE champion.
We got Mr. JRK Chef 13 who says, do you think WWE will ever put the women's title on Chelsea? Can you imagine Chelsea and Matt Cardona champs at the same time? I actually don't know if we'll see Matt Cardona hold the title. I think, I don't know. I don't really see that one happening anytime soon right now. We'll see how it kind of goes for like the remainder of the year. But as for Chelsea, though, I think they're going to have to. I think eventually they're going to have to put the title on Chelsea because a lot of people were not happy with the comments that were made on Unreal about Chelsea Green. So I feel like the crowd has gotten behind her even more so. And because of that, I think WWE is going to have their hands forced in putting that title on Chelsea. Because if she continues going the way she is, getting the reactions that she does, nice. The fans are going to force their hand. So I think Chelsea is probably closer to becoming a champ than she ever has been. Like a world champ. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. What the hell is Wade Barrett doing? I just see him like struggling in the back.
Oh, and now tearing apart
there.
our announce desk. Jacob Fatu is absolutely unhinged. Oh, no. We got bodies flying our way everywhere.
Send everyone.
Oh!
Everyone.
He just delivered a massive right hand to Drew McIntyre, who again is scampering out.
I feel like Jacob Fatu is about to
he is taking over this
celebrating.
These bodies now strewn around the ring, and I'm quickly counting 6 or 7 are the only reason Drew McIntyre got out of here.
I like that, even though I like that Fatu is really good at getting the crowd to feel like all gas, no brakes. Let me mute the commercials. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Mr. GRK Chef 13. We got Uncle Dunk who says Val Venus or Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson, bro. Kit Wilson. Thank you, Uncle Dunk. We got Henry Kiernan here who says Kit will never move the same again, Denise. No, that's the last time we saw him with those hip movements that he was doing. Next time he goes out there, he's going to be like, he's going to be out there with his icy hot man and freaking Ben Gay and all that shit. Thank you, Henry Kiernan. Oh my gosh. Poor Kit Wilson. We got Eric Diaz here says everybody has beef with Drew. No, it really does feel that way at this point. Let's see what everyone else is talking about. Let's see. Jose Lopez says, your Wade Barrett story in a previous stream nearly had me dying, Denise. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. But hey, we all have a past. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Leo Poroy here who says, as of this moment, Chelsea is my pick for the 2026 Money in the Bank. Well, Leo, I'm going to have to steal your pick. I'm feeling kind of good about that too. I can so see that being like a perfect thing for her, and the way that she would be creative about having that briefcase on weekly television, I think would be a lot of fun. Thank you, Leopoldo. I think it's a really great comment. All right. King Davion says Drew Dunn got his ass kicked twice on this show. He did. Cody and Fatu. He really did. He found himself in two brawls, literally in the exact same stuff. Y'all don't know what? No, yeah, I mean, I can't do it. I can't do it. We got Mr. Grimley here, says, yes, please strap back on Chelsea. Oh, man. We got else we got here. We got Forever Retro, says Kit Wilson is a one-man child to Right to Censor. Dude, I used to hate the Right to Censor's theme song. It literally used to be my least, I think to this day, it's my least favorite theme song ever. Like, I can't even listen to it without it making me feel like I want to tear my ears out. We got Jared Palmer, by the way. Jared, thank you for the super chat. He says, well, I guess no one wants to hear what Drew has to say. How sad. We've been sitting here being like, hey, what's he going to say about CM Punk and Roman throwing all those shots at him? And poor guy has not had a second to speak. Seriously, make a list of all the people that have either talked shit about Drew in the last week or that have gone out there and insulted him either physically or verbally. That's a long list at this point. A long list. My God. Thank you, Jared. We got Race Pierce that says, yeah, that theme song was traumatizing. I used to hate it. We got Matthew Landon here who says, Drew can't catch a break this week. No, he cannot. Poor guy, he can't. All right, we're back in 8 seconds, by the way. Very happy with the first half of SmackDown today. Very happy with the first half. All right, let's get the audio back.
Hey, this past Saturday, WWE's Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, made a great announcement. WWE Backlash is going to be Saturday, May 9th at Benchmark International Arena in
Oh, shit,
Tampa.
I got to put that in my calendar. I forgot to put that in the calendar.
WrestleMania 42.
And I will forget, by the way.
Backlash go on sale Friday.
Oh, wait.
I
already had it on the
10 a.m.
calendar.
Eastern, 7 Pacific. You can do that on Ticketmaster.
My
you
bad.
Can purchase tickets during an exclusive pre-sale using code
Never mind, it's in the
WWE
calendar.
Tix, starting Thursday, February 19th at 10 a.m. Eastern. Tampa is getting Backlash.
All right, let's see what we got here. Fatu, more. Nick Aldis has a lot of problems
you
today
win the
backstage.
Elimination Chamber, and you do that by qualifying next week.
Oh, good,
So
good.
now,
He has to be in
with
the
all due
chamber.
respect, go home.
Well, I
or
don't
you
know
can
who's going
kiss
to be in
that
the
chance
match.
goodbye.
Bro, Nick
Line
Aldis
it
doesn't
all
want
up there
anyone
next
here.
week, 'cause I'm a dog walk their ass. Get your ass out of here.
He just be sending everyone home. Nick Aldis would be a terrible school principal because what do you mean you're sending all the... All right, let's see what they got for him today. Oh, I was like, who is this? Literally, I was like, who's this person? You know, just like waiting. I'm telling you guys, these Def Rebel songs, man, they're so, there's nothing to really distinguish them. Oh, God, hopefully this match is good. They've been teasing this match for how long now? I feel like it's been forever. Oh, God, this is either going to be like surprisingly good or like really bad.
That is where
I'm not really sure what to expect from this.
It's also a source of.
We got Zachary Walton who says, what's up, Denise? Was trying to watch SmackDown, but my stream kept on buffering, so I thought I'd join your watch along. Hey, come hang out with us, man.
Recent efforts
We
against
got Fredo here who says they're so
and
generic
with
they
that,
harm the product. Honestly,
this
I
back.
really just want them to do
Yeah,
good
so the
songs.
implication from Tama
John
Tonga
says
is
he
that
hopes the match is really short. We got Uncle Donk who says, in the words of DMD, no one
in
cares.
the year 2026 is not quite as strong as it was during their days competing back in Japan. saying that Shinsuke
Yeah.
Nakamura is no longer
Like, they've been teasing this
deserving
match for a while, and
of the
I was
King
just
of
like,
Strong
I
Style
don't
moniker.
care.
I would argue that
I
performance
don't
against
care.
AJ Styles was an
So
absolute
now,
epic
the
from
question
Shinsuke
is,
Nakamura.
will it be
That's
good?
the best he's looked in a little while in ring, and certainly came within
Henry says it's going to be bad, probably.
milliseconds of victory over AJ Styles.
Maybe it'll
But a hot
surprise
start
us.
here, nonetheless, from
I mean,
Tama Tonga.
Carmelo in The Miz was not bad.
I thought.
And I didn't really have that many high hopes.
Able to get out of the way and then strikes him
So maybe this one will be
with
better
the hip.
than I
He said to him,
expect.
he said, hey, what happened to Nakamura? He used to be the man. Maybe it's time to follow Styles on his way out. So very detailed. And Shinsuke took that as disrespect.
Took it personally, as well he should. A guy of his caliber who put in such a epic performance against.
We got Jihad here who says
AJ
WWE fumbled the
Styles.
MFTs.
To me, clearly back
I
in
don't
top
think
form
it
as
was,
we kick off WrestleMania season.
This is one of them where I don't feel like I blame WWE, to be honest. I think it's just the group. Because WWE's given them a lot of really good spots. I think this one's on them.
Showcase of the Immortals. You can really feel the intensity of every match we have at this point.
Oh, nice
Okay,
there.
not too shabby, not too shabby.
Well, we've seen a different side
Not
of Tama
too
Tonga
shabby.
too. Of course, we're used to him being the feral, wild animal of the MFTs, and he's really made a mark for himself.
You got your boy
since
here who
arriving
says if it's good, I won't be
SmackDown
surprised because these are two
with
guys
that
I watched in New
particular
Japan, so I hope
rough
they
edge
show out.
persona, but he's been a little more softly spoken of late. but
Jihad
Nakamura
says,
needs
where
to
is Jeff Cobb?
focus here.
JC Mateo's right there. But they didn't be doing nothing with JC Mateo.
By Tonga Loa and
I hate the name. I'm going to say it forever till the end of time.
Raping him over our announced guest. So what is Tama Tonga doing?
Well, one distraction, and here's
Okay.
what happened.
Oh, no! That flying elbow as he was draped over the announce desk.
I feel like I was supposed to have a bigger reaction to the flying elbow there from him, but meh. Meh. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, by the way, I was thinking the same thing. Infamous DJ1 says, Tama Tonga looks bigger to me. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Got the best of him.
Zachary
Coming
Wilson
off of
says
the
so, Denise, since no one cares
timekeeper's
about
barrier
this
to
match.
deliver
In the words of
leaping
Cody, what do
elbow,
you
and
want to talk
Shinsuke was in
about?
Such a compromised position, Wade.
I want to talk about.
Exactly
Hey,
right.
actually,
That's
James
such a
brings up that
fearsome
Kelly Kincaid
reputation.
is, she did announce today, by the way, that
Tama
February
Tonga
14th is her
pounces,
last
carnage
day
ensues.
with NXT.
Now
So
looking
my question
utterly
is,
dominant.
who is going to be the
Strong
next
style is
backstage
looking
interviewer at
spell
NXT?
force all of a sudden.
I guess my theory is they're probably going to bring back Sarah Schreiber because Sarah Schreiber was filling in for her when she wasn't there. So I'm probably guessing that that's what we'll probably see is Sarah Schreiber maybe take
Which is
over
a
that role
surprise in
again.
itself.
I wasn't too keen on the guy that they had last time.
No, they're
Thrown around like
So I feel like I like Sarah Schreiber. So I'm going to say my fingers are on Sarah Schreiber maybe being the one.
Tama Tonga now just being reckless with the body of Shinsuke Nakamura. Sending a real message to the rest of the locker room here, directly from the MFTs. And Tama Tonga has got his.
By the way, we got John
orders
Taylor
from
here who
the
says, just want to say I'm excited you brought Tempest into Instinct Culture, one of my faves. Yeah, I'm really happy to, Tempest has been working behind the scenes with me on Denise's pieces. He's been helping with like basically you know, just helping me put content up and things like that. And he was you know, looking for some more opportunities, and well, I need plenty of help around here, guys. Like there's a lot of help. There's a lot of help that is needed over here on this end. So when I started to kind of think about like what more Tempest could do, I'm like, yo, are you interested? And my first question to him was, my first question to Tempest was, how often are you online, specifically on Twitter? Are you like those people that are on Twitter all day, that are constantly on wrestling Twitter? And he was like, yeah, I would say I pretty much am. And I'm like, perfect answer. What do you think about maybe taking over the page? Because I've had some other people that were like helping me with the page, but I really wasn't too happy with how it went. So that didn't last too long. And I kind of struggled to find somebody that I trusted to be in that position that could do that kind of job. So I'm glad that I finally, found Tempest and that he's going to take over. So I'm very, very happy about that because I've been really wanting to grow the page, and I put out a lot of wrestling news, a lot of wrestling content, and I feel like it'd be nice to really not just have it only on my page, but to also help grow the brand and the presence of Instincts Culture, because I really don't feel like that has been grown too much. And so it's about that time because, yeah, man, it's about that time. So thank you so much, John. I'm very happy to have Tempest on. I'm glad he said yes.
And he feels the recent disrespect by Tama Tonga.
All right, we're back from commercial break.
Right now, Wade.
Yeah, some historical beef playing out.
At least the crowd's into it.
But finally, a surge coming from the
I think people are into this match because, we just finished seeing that match with Shinsuke and AJ, and I think that left a lot of, people feeling good.
Strikes from Shinsuke Nakamura. There's been a reawakening of sorts for Shin in recent weeks.
We got where'd you go? This is actually a great question. Infamous DJ1 says, I was going to ask, that is you responding to likes and comments on YouTube, right? I respond to every comment that you see on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok or Twitter that is responding, like a response. Those are all me, bro. All me. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I spend so much time interacting with people on multiple social media sites that it's a lot, and that's why I didn't have the time to do the Twitter account. I didn't have the time because I'm doing so many other things, and that's been like the struggle to find a balance to do everything, because there's a lot that goes into a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes into this job that sometimes you just need like additional help. But anything that's like a comment, that's a response, those are on me. So that's how I know everybody who leaves comments, because I'm like, I'm the one responding. Thank you, Infamous DJ1.
Now Tama Tonga running in and just charging with all that weight behind him. And Shinsuke is in a world of hurt here. Lateral press. And he's able to get that left shoulder up and survive it. We're getting a real taste of the range of.
All right, this match already went longer than I expected it to. It hasn't been bad. It's just that I don't really have any interest in it.
That with some power offense like that. Double underhook face buster that almost put Shinsuke away. And Shinsuke does not look the same man. That neck is in a bad way. Could be the shoulder too.
You can see it on his face, can't you?
Really going in for the kill now is Tama Tonga.
And instead, it's Shin. Able to create some hope.
Shin stumbling, but managing to stay in this, perhaps. Oh! Just a nasty.
Yeah, people are behind Shinsuke, I'm telling you. He kind of got some more people behind him after that AJ match. This is like the most noise that people have made for a Shinsuke match that didn't involve AJ in a long time.
Oh, DDT.
By the way, we got Tiffany Kunad. Tiffany, thank you so much. She says, at least Kid can say his hips do not lie. Before he told Oba he was toxic. I love that we're all like, you have two really big songs in that one super chat, by the way. Hips Don't Lie, Shakira, and then Toxic with Britney Spears. I love that. I love that so much. That's hilarious. Thank you, Tiffany. We got Jared Palmer here who says, can't tell you how much I would pay to see Oba destroy Logan Paul. Oh, yeah, me too. I would love to see that. But I feel like they actually really like Logan Paul, so I don't think they would put him in that kind of position. But they should. They should. People would love it. But I don't think they will.
Look at Shin.
Thank you, Jared. Hope you're doing good on this Friday.
Why not? Toe the line, center of the ring. Back and forth we will go.
This is the strong start you wanted, Tama, and Tama answers.
Oh, what a knee.
Nice.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
And did I not say earlier that a crowd always makes a match even better? I feel like the crowd is doing that for this specific match. Their interest in the match is making me more interested.
Pick up the pace. Might put this one away.
Looking to deliver here against Tonga. And he does so. And a count of 2.
Well, stacked all his weight across the shoulders of Tama Tonga. Didn't quite get the job done, but what's coming next?
All right, I think it might be almost. Oh no, they're distracting him.
Oh, and would you look at
Don't
this?
tell me they're actually going to have Tama Tonga defeat Shinsuke. Are they really going to do that? I don't feel like they should. I feel like Shinsuke should win.
The foot of Nakamura, JC Mateo providing the distract.
And another cutthroat. And with that, Tama Tonga, the victory.
I'm not going to say nothing. That was kind of like,
Tama Tonga that now includes the cutthroat.
yee.
And he does the damage, Wade.
I don't think he should have won. We got Eric Diaz who says, boo. John Taylor says, well. Infamous D just says, wow. Yeah.
Serious note.
Yeah, John Taylor said sad trombone noises.
I hope you're proud of yourselves. Look what you did, Johnny.
God, I hate this
That
storyline.
is not Johnny. That is a pile of dirty laundry. You're not fooling anyone.
It's so corny.
He's been like this all week. He's doing it on all the furniture. And
We were just taking back what Johnny stole, and in spectacular fashion, might I add. Come on.
Yes, we did.
you don't even know.
This is some NXT shit right here.
Okay.
Incredibly.
No, Candice, we don't know. So
Ray
please,
says your
let us
rolling
know
eyes
how
said it all,
much it meant
Denise.
For Johnny to lose my match.
No. It's not worth it, okay? Like, whatever state the poor man finds himself, it was clearly his doing. So, with that being said, let's go talk to Nick Aldis, yeah?
Sure.
In a bit,
All right,
boys.
catch up with you.
Guys, you've known him a long time. Let's talk to him, please.
You know what? You're right, Candace. We have known him a long time. But here's the thing. Do you remember when he deceived us, when he lied to our face, when he cost us the WWE Tag Team Championship? Because I remember that. You remember that? I remember that. You want us to talk to him? You're out of your mind.
That's the most they've given Chris Sabin a say, like the whole time he's been there. That's the most I've heard him talk in WWE.
You can't stay like this. Come on. Come on, maybe sit up. Maybe try sitting up.
Try sitting up.
Nick Aldis, a very busy man.
Uncle Dog says he's sad because his friend already won a title.
Team champions, Rhea
Johnny
Ripley
Gargano and
Io Sky,
Tommaso Ciampa are
congratulations
currently
on another
living two
successful
totally
title
different
defense
lives.
tonight. Talk to me about how you think that went and your competitors.
Julia and Kiana put up a good match, but these
Oh, I love Kathy's nails. Look at her nails.
Exactly. And look, we're on the way to WrestleMania, and everyone's supposed to be on their A game, but so are we. And we're not planning on letting go of these bad boys anytime soon.
Well, speaking of the road to WrestleMania, how do you pivot that quickly from your match tonight to your Elimination Chamber qualifying match this Monday?
I don't have to. I'm going to take this momentum straight to Raw. And even though our priorities are the tag team championships, we don't mind adding a little bit more gold.
Whatever. A spot at Elimination Chamber would be wasted on you. It should have gone to Lash, but she was screwed over tonight.
For as big and bad as you guys are, you sure use some excuses like a couple of whiny little...
little what, Rhea? Don't play with it. It's okay.
You know, you're lucky that we weren't in the ring with you guys tonight because we would have been walking out the tag team champions.
Is that the challenge?
No, it's a threat.
Oh, look at Lash's
You know what?
nails
You two
are
have been
cool
ducking
too.
us long enough. It's time I speak to Nick Aldis.
See, this is kind of what I was saying. I kind of wanted a little earlier from Lash and Nia. I
congratulations
kind of
again
want
on
more of like
what you
this
guys
kind of attitude. Hey, there's our 2026 Royal Rumble winner. Little Miss
Liv
Liv.
Morgan, Royal Rumble winner, is here next.
What the hell is going on with her and Raquel, man? I thought they weren't going to be friends anymore. Like, why are they still friends?
And Sci-Fi are bringing a 2-week takeover. Same Friday night.
Oh
same
no, they're
Friday
on
fight.
Sci-Fi?
Smackdown
When is
on
this?
Sci-Fi, starting next Friday.
Oh, I
8/7
hate the
Central,
sci-fi
only on
shows.
Sci-Fi.
Oh, I'm not a fan of the sci-fi show. Well, actually, wait. Sometimes it's like hit or miss. Sometimes when they're on sci-fi, they tend to go a little bit more. It depends. Some shows, they go a little bit more harder because they know they're on sci-fi, so they got to push a little harder. But then other shows, they're like, oh, we're on sci-fi, so we're not going to really try that hard today. You never know what you're going to get. Like, it could be the extreme good or the extreme bad. Like, there's no in-between on these sci-fi shows. It's always a gamble with these shows. So we'll see what we end up getting from it. But anyways, we're on a commercial break, so let me see what's going on here. We got Uncle Donk here, says, are you looking for a full stack developer? I don't know what that means, Uncle Donk. Like, what is that? Is that bad that I don't know what that is? Oh, no, that probably means I'm failing if I don't know what that is. Oh, no. You're probably going to be like, you don't have. Yeah, I can imagine you with like the little fancy glasses and being like, you don't know what a full stack developer is? Nope. Thank you, Uncle Doug. We got John Taylor here who says, Denise looking at Wrestle Talk roster, ready to poach Luke Owen. Bah, ha, 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 ha. Like this. Like that little meme, the little gif. I just be poaching everybody, guys. I'm like, oh, that person's not there anymore. Come to me. I will take you. Oh, man. Thank you so much, John Taylor. We got Henry Kiernan who says, I was wrong. It's been good. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like I said, I think the crowd make that a little extra special. That's why I feel like Shinsuke losing was not the way to go, personally. All righty. Let me go into what the hell? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sorry about that. Okay. What do we got here? Let's see. We got John Taylor who says Triple Paul. Okay. Shinsuke, you can have that banger of a match with AJ, but you're gonna have to do the job to one of the Tongas. Yeah, probably. I don't think Shinsuke cares, to be honest. Like, about like those, I don't know if he cares about those like wins and losses. I don't feel like he does. That's not the vibe that I get from him. But then again, we hardly ever see him on TV. So what do I know about his vibes? We don't know. We do not know. All right. 1 second. I'm just having a minor issue here that I need to take care of. Okay. Problem solved. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got IGN Sucho. Hey, IGN Sucho, what's up, man? He says, man, SmackDown needs some life. They need to call up Andre Chase and make that Cody Drew and Jacob feud and Fatal 4-Way like right now. Also, Dark Stay for Life. IGN Sucho, you're crazy, man. You are one crazy, crazy man, okay? Crazy. We do not need any of that. Absolutely not. I was almost going to take you seriously too. When you said the roster needed life, I was like, I could see that. And then I read the rest of it and you lost me. Shame. Thank you, IGN Sucho. All right, let me get the audio back.
April 17th, Monday the 20th.
We also got Uncle Donk here who says, ha ha ha, you're killing me, D. I don't wear glasses.
Go on sale next Friday.
But I can see you. Like that's the vision I have.
You can purchase tickets.
It's a vision I have.
Pre-sale.
Like anytime anyone like it, I can see the glasses.
February 11th at 1
Thank you, Uncle Donk.
Now to register to be the first to hear about pre-sale opportunities, visit www.com/WM42 week.
Wait, what? Hold on 1 second.
This is all your fault.
My fault?
Yeah, your fault. Toxic masculinity was on its way out before you came in here looking like a protein bar with chiseled abs. Don't you laugh. Don't laugh, Apollo. You are toxic. And I'm not finished with you yet.
Bro, I already told you, if you want to step up, I'm always ready, all right?
Always ready. Yeah. Excuse me, boys. I need a warm bath.
Hey, man, we haven't seen Apollo Crews, by the way, in like 50,000 years. We got Dill the Pickle says Apollo Crews is alive. When's the last time we saw him on TV?
North Carolina.
I'm going to be real with you. I didn't even know he was on the roster still.
Please
literally did not know he was on the
winner
roster still.
Of the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan.
Watch me.
Yeah, everybody's like, wait, he's still with them? Yeah, he's still apparently with the company.
Survivor Series has been one headline grabbing moment after another.
Well, let's not forget that Liv Morgan was Woman of the Year in WWE in 2024. 2025 was supposed to be the same way. Injury,
Rafael Clips mentions he had an injury. Did he really have an injury?
Immediately.
We got Don here who says he's been on main event a few times. Oh, yeah. Natasha says the same thing. Says she didn't know he was still with the company. I didn't know either. John Harris says I saw him on main event last week. Oh wow.
And she holds the hand everybody wants in Vegas.
Yeah, poor guy. He was like kind of doing good on NXT. I don't think they should have called him back up. He was kind of moving along on NXT, but he's kind of like in a spot where they're not going to ever do anything with him. He's just, you know, those people that have been there for so long that you just know they're never going to do anything with. Sadly, he's one of those.
Royal Rumble winner of all.
Oh, this long. She went all in for it. So it's about to go the rest of the hour left.
But you know what? I'm not just the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time. No, I'm so much more. I am the hottest. I am the smartest. I'm the funniest. I'm the most charismatic. I'm the most talented. And I am the most iconic woman in the history of WWE.
Get it, Liv. Get it.
But you know what? That comes with a lot of power. And with great power
comes great responsibility.
And I have a very big decision to make and not that much time to make it.
Yeah, from a CJ1, I think so too.
I can
A Tahana
choose
bomb incoming at some
face
point.
Stephanie Becker for the Women's World Championship. Or I can choose to face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. I've been thinking really, really long and hard about it, but I've got to be honest with you guys. WrestleMania is not the only thing that's been on my mind.
Ooh, what else?
There is a huge elephant in the room that I'd like to address.
Is it Raquel? She gave her like the puppy dog eyes.
Raquel?
Raquel, lay it out loud.
No.
Oh, she's not even going to let her talk. Kind of rude.
I want to address the elephant in the room.
Wait, are we not going to address the elephant in the room at all? Jade's incoming. I wanted to address the elephant in the room, guys. What the hell?
Is coming.
Yeah, they're going to probably hold off on that until Raw. See what Jade's wearing today. She's got a high pony. Ooh, a nice dark
Don't worry
blue.
about the elephant in the room. How about the champion in the arena? Jade Cargill.
Look at Liv's face. She's like, wow, Jade. She got to see the entrance, the full thing. She's amazed.
Liv, I don't care that you won the Rumble. And I damn sure don't care that you're here tonight on SmackDown.
Liv's face.
Now let me make myself crystal clear. If you choose me, I'm going to beat that ass at WrestleMania.
Oh my gosh, she said, I'm going to beat that ass.
By the way, what the hell are you looking at?
Oh,
damn. I feel like you got a staring problem or what?
Jade, oh my gosh, you were so hilarious. You were so funny. Okay. If I were you, I'd watch what I say. Because I can easily choose Stephanie at WrestleMania and then let Raquel be the one to humble you and take your title.
Okay.
And then we both leave WrestleMania champions.
Ooh, I don't think that's gonna happen. Got Jordan out here. When did they say they're doing this match? Didn't they make this match for like today or something? I don't
wanna
know.
say congratulations, Liv. You won the Rumble and did what you had to do in order to earn a title match at WrestleMania. But if I could get the champ here to defend the title, then it might be me you're facing in Vegas.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh, I like it. Aw, Liv's laughing in her face.
I know you're new here, but I don't know who the hell you think you are coming out here interrupting me. I am the greatest Royal Rumble winner.
Shut up, bitch!
All right, that was hilarious. That was pretty hilarious.
Shut up, please, just for 1 second.
That was pretty hilarious.
Liv, I'm always happy to welcome you to SmackDown, but it's like we talked about last week, okay? My one condition, if you're available to talk, you're available to fight.
Okay, so they'll make a tag.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace, and I need a referee out here because Charlotte, we're gonna do this right now.
What? Cargill and Grace are going to tag? That's never going to work.
This is such common sense.
Can they
Everyone wants to
coexist?
scream in everybody's face. All right, let's fight. Let's stop screaming. Let's go.
Is this Nick Aldis' idea of a sick joke?
I mean, the Jade Cargill Jordan Grace combo is quite unique considering some recent
They
events.
hate each other. And clearly, right from the off, the Judgment Day taking control. Former tag team champions, I might add, against two women who hate. Oh,
wow. Jordan
That was
Grace, but I
hilarious,
just
by the
love
way.
The serve the fan.
Shut up,
Spinebuster
bitch.
by Jade. The serve the fan.
That was
attitude
so
by
funny.
Nick Aldis, and look at what we have. It's awesome.
By the way, when did they make that match for Jordan and Jade? I kind of forgot when they're supposed to have that. What else is that happening in Elimination Chamber? No, maybe. Nope. I do not remember when that match is supposed to be happening.
So here we are in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, Jared
and
says, should have
Liv
seen that coming,
Morgan,
to be
who
frank.
won the Royal
They were
Rumble,
all in
came out
wrestling
to
gear.
discuss
Yeah, for sure.
potentially making her pick of a WrestleMania.
Infamous
championship
DJ1
match.
says,
The
I don't
next
think
thing
it was
you know,
made.
You got Jade Cargill in her
Oh,
face.
they still haven't made
You
it.
got
Okay, no
Raquel
wonder. I was
Rodriguez
like, am I
stepping right
crazy?
to her. Jordan Grace.
I thought they would have made the match already. This feels a little overdue at this point.
Yeah, this is quite the shock.
By the way, we got Exy Trek Jedi. Says, are you on Busted Open Radio Saturday morning? Yes, I am. So I will be up bright and early this Saturday.
Well, it looks like we're getting two major powerhouses.
Kind of weird seeing them in a Can They Coexist match when the match hasn't even been made between them.
And I do want to see this. So Nick
Cocaine
Aldis,
says,
thank you very
everybody
much.
has
Exactly
generic
right.
themes, but Grace's theme is the most generic.
Stop the talking,
I
get to
don't
fighting.
know. I could actually distinguish that one. There's other ones where I'm like, I don't know who this person is. I've never seen this person in my life. And then all of a sudden they come out and it's a person I see every week.
Talk about power. You got Jordan Grace on the outside too. There's power everywhere you look.
Hey, what's up, Samantha Miller? Samantha says she just got the first ad for Mexico VPN. Ooh, change to the UK, Samantha. The UK doesn't get any ads.
In WWE. That's her territory.
Oh, thank you for letting me know, Raphael. He says Apollo suffered from a torn pec last year against Johnny Gargano 2025. I did not realize that. It's actually very sad. We got Natasha here. It says, I hated Jordan Grace's theme at first, but now I like it for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think we just get used to it. I think we really just do get used to
I
it.
still want to know about the elephant.
We got Samantha here. It says, to be honest, I wish I went to the show tonight. Yeah, it's a pretty good show today.
Yeah, we know what happened in Royal Rumble.
We got Lindsay White who says they need to sort out the music for reals. For reals.
In the process of getting that Royal Rumble win, I'll say Raquel's got over that quite quickly. If she has indeed got over it.
By the way, this weekend, today's my last stream until next Raw. till next Monday.
tackle
But next
by
week,
Jade
next week
Cargill,
we
then
have
the
a pretty
hallway
stacked
slam.
week here for the
This is
streams.
simply
I'll be live for
too easy.
Raw.
This is sending
I'll be
a
live for
message
NXT,
to Liv
AEW,
Morgan about
SmackDown,
WrestleMania.
and
You don't
Grand
wanna
Slam
picnic with-
Australia. For those of you who have
And I
no
think Liv would agree
Valentine's
with
Day
that right
plans,
now.
Yeah,
I
she's
will
saying
be
best
here.
to Jade
And
Cargill.
I'm actually going to try to deck it
So
out and
is
make it look like
Jordan Grace on the
Valentine's
outside.
ishy.
And there,
So
an
hopefully it'll be
inadvertent
fun.
tag from
Um,
Jade Cargill, and
I don't know. Maybe I'll go
Jordan
try to
Grace
get some
gets a
heart
little
balloons
chance
or
to show
something.
some
Jazz up the
one-upsmanship.
place. Maybe I'll like, I don't know. I gotta dress it up.
Well,
I'm
therein
gonna go to the
lies the
Dollar
issue of
Tree.
the
Oh, but I'm
distraction,
pretty
not
sure they're
liking
probably
your
out
partner,
of
lack
B-Day
chemistry, of course.
decorations by
Someone as
now
talented
because
as
that
Liv is
Dollar
gonna
Tree
pass.
sells out like really fast out of like decorations. I'm having a little Super Bowl dinner and I wanted to go get like Super Bowl decorations. And now I'm thinking like I waited way too long because, bro, people at the Dollar Tree,
An unexpected
they're like already
tag
out there
team
shopping for
matchup
Easter.
pitting
They're
Liv
ahead
and
of it.
Raquel, of course,
Like
the
they're
judges
ahead
and
of
all
it.
their familiarity,
So I don't know if I
against
can still
Jade
get
Cargill
B-Day
and
decor,
Jordan
but an
Grace.
effort will be
Jordan
made.
Grace has been very outspoken, stepping to Jade Cargill.
Ray
the
says, I
WWE
wanted the
Women's
elephant
Champion,
in the room.
saying she's going
Me
to give Jade Cargill a
too.
reality
Me
check that she
too.
needs. Nick Aldis came out as everybody was barking at
Natasha
each other.
says I would give anything for people to chat muscle muffin at Jordan. I think if they kind of started again, if it's ever mentioned again on SmackDown, I think we will hear it again.
Cargill and
We got
Grace have
Just Scraps here. Says
absolutely
SmackDown has been the
zero
better
chance
of the WWE
of
shows
winning
this year.
this
We've been
matchup.
feeling
It
that
might
way.
be a
Yeah, yeah.
fight for survival at this point for Jordan Grace.
Of course, we're just
Brian
5 days
Foley says,
removed
not
from
watching
Liv's weekend
Collision.
in Riyadh when she won the Royal Rumble.
This Saturday, I'm
We will
taking this
see
Saturday
which direction she
easy
goes in for
because
WrestleMania
Sunday I have a
42.
big Sunday.
10 weeks
I'm
away
running another
from the whole
5K on
world having
Sunday.
eyes
It's my
on
second
Vegas.
5K
Liv
ever.
Morgan, she frames it.
And
Is it
so I'm
Stephanie
doing that on
McMahon,
Sunday
or is it
morning. So I'm going to
Jade
take it
Cargill
easy
right in
Saturday
front
and
of us
rest
tonight
my
that
body.
she will choose for her championship
I don't know how I'm going to run with my fucking back spasm. That should better be
Message to Liv
gone by
Morgan, you do
Sunday.
not want to be facing me,
Or else
Royal
I'm going to have
Rumble
to
winner.
cancel my 5K run.
Oh,
I could
and
not be
Raquel
running with no back
Rodriguez getting the
spasm.
best of Jordan
I ain't that
Grace.
kind of person.
That was really coming to her own in
I
the
know what
past
my
12
limits
months here
are.
on SmackDown
Anyway,
and
so I
indeed
have
Raw.
the 5K on
Missed in a big way
Sunday,
there.
early in the
Fortunately,
morning,
Liv
and then
Morgan
me and
there
my
to pop
husband
up.
are hosting the Super Bowl party for my mom,
Morgan
my
so
siblings, and
impressive
his
in the
dad
Royal
are going to
Rumble.
come over. So my husband's
So there's
cooking
that
for
moment.
everybody,
We've got
and
allies
I'm organizing.
have
So
to go the other way. She eliminated
I got a busy
Raquel
Sunday.
Rodriguez on her way to taking the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Three amigos.
Little dirty Dom, actually.
Oh, would you look at Jordan Grace
Ooh.
powering her up into
Oh,
a
thank you
suplex
so
of
much,
her
ya
own.
boy. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you.
Moves like that.
Yo,
Against
Steeple
a
Tar,
powerlifting
honestly, I've
champion
been
like
wanting to do
Jordan
DDP
Grace.
yoga for a long
Strength
time.
personified, and clearly some
Natasha
veteran
says my
wiles
friend
for good
signed up
measure.
for a 5K
Smashing her
and posted it
into
on their
that
IG
corner.
story with the caption, "Bye guys."
Larry.
It is pretty hard
Problem with
sometimes,
Jordan
depending
Grace
on
is
your
not just
level
power,
of whether or
she's
not you're in
technique.
shape.
She's
I did my
explosive,
first
and
one
she's damn
this
good.
Thanksgiving for the
The
turkey
women's
trot.
division is getting that
I think my
first
time was
hand
like
right
47
now.
minutes,
Great addition to
which
the
I was really
SmackDown
proud of. My goal was
roster
just to
is
get it
Jordan
under an
Grace.
hour. But I'm hoping that maybe I can get it a little
Changes in
under
recent weeks
47
with
this
Jade
time.
Cargill and now unexpected tag team partners here tonight.
Nice driver there.
We got Zachary says, what's on the menu for the
leg,
Super Bowl
and
Sunday?
Raquel comes in to make the
My
save.
husband is
There's
grilling
one person in
chicken
this entire building
and a
who's not
brisket
impressed with this
and
offense
hot
from
dogs.
Jordan Grace, and that namely
And then we're also
the
making like
women's
sliders,
WWE champ,
and
Jade
we're also
Cargill, who
doing
is dawning
this
the
like
side of the ring as
Dorito
Oh,
nacho
over
recipe
Oblivion.
that we saw on Instagram that we both saw it and we were like, oh
That
my
is
god, that
how
looks
she
so
was
good.
able
We
to
got to
put
do
away
that
the
for
Royal
Super Bowl.
Rumble.
Once
So
again, the
we're gonna
power
do
of
that for the
Grace
Super
comes
Bowl.
to the fore and perhaps looking for beast mode.
Instead, Liv back on her feet and Liv Morgan.
So yeah, that's what we got planned. Sliders, hot dogs,
Connecting with that
brisket,
long
chicken,
blower, dropping
just a little bit of
Jordan Grace,
everything.
and I think Cargill enjoyed that. Now mockingly
Jason
reaching
says,
for the
I wasn't
tag.
sad about not having plans on
And here comes
Valentine's, but
Rodriguez
Denise changed
straight
that.
across,
Woo!
targeting Jade Cargill.
Cargill cheap
Don't worry,
shot
we'll We'll have
there
a big
by
old
Big
blast
Manny
over
Cool.
here. I'll even have like little
This is
candy
some
hearts. You know,
raw
candy hearts are
power
my
in
favorite,
itself,
man.
and
I love
Cargill, I
those.
think, had no interest.
Love
Oh, she
those.
got out of the way.
Zachary says, "Can I
Jade
come?"
Cargill actually kicked Jordan Weiss.
So funny.
Well, I think that was inadvertent. Yeah, it's Cargill still enjoyed it.
You see Rodriguez laughing. Oh!
Ooh, nice boot to the face.
Major miscue.
Was it a miscue?
Oh wait, I just
Rodriguez
realized. I'm
laughing
sorry.
Liv Morgan.
It was
The woman
Liv
who
that she
threw
got.
her
I'm
out of
sorry,
the
my
Royal Rumble.
I didn't
thought
Hey, just
register it.
rolling what we have in front of us.
Doo-doo-doo.
And now,
Oh,
look
no.
at this standoff.
And boy, oh boy, does the world want to see this.
Crowd's rooting for Jade.
The women's champion, Jade Cargill, and Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, and a roll-up by Grace. And that
Nice.
does it.
Jordan got the win. Yeah, good, because she's probably going to lose to Jade, so might as well get a dub somewhere.
The WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill and Jordan Gray.
Well, Jordan Grace gets the win, plays a little billiards, knocks down the champ, Jade Cargill, in the process, sending a little
Hey,
message
Mr. Muscle,
there
he
to
says just
Jade
finished
Cargill.
moving and glad to be on one of my favorites.
Real
Hey,
stop there from
where did you
Jordan
move
Grace,
to,
and that was
Mr.
a
Muscle?
victory. I
Let
don't
us
think many
know.
people were anticipating, and now there's going to be a little fallout here.
I like this.
But what a victory for Jordan Grace.
There's been a
We
lot of
always say,
tension that, you know, the
get yourself
elephant in the
to
room
challenge the
between
champs at
Liv and
WrestleMania.
Raquel.
Well, the champs
And
have to
the
get to WrestleMania
elephant
with
has
their
still not been
championship
addressed.
intact first. And maybe Jordan Grace has got something to say about that to Jade Cargill.
There's so much still to reflect on from last week's Royal Rumble, including Sami Zayn's attempt at the undisputed WWE Championship. Once again, unable to topple Drew McIntyre in 12 career matches against him.
Oh, man, they got to rub it in, huh?
Sami
Don't
Zayn
rub it
shares
in.
Tonight, a home game in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Sami looking to beat McIntyre for the very first time and win his
All right. Let's see.
championship.
I love how everyone knows this, by the way. Yeah, Austin's like, yeah, Dollar Tree always runs that holiday item all the time. It's so annoying, man. Like, you literally have to get your V-Day stuff in December, like end of December. You got to get your Christmas stuff in September. You got to get your, everything's like, you got to get everything like 2 months in advance. That's like when all the good stuff is out. But then once you get like 2 weeks, like once you get like a month in advance, you might still find things. 2 weeks in advance, you're playing with it. Then by the time, you know, it's like the week of, you're basically screwed. You ain't gonna get nothing. And I keep telling myself all the time, like, get the stuff in advance. But I really, really hate buying for holidays 2 months in advance. And these Dollar Tree people, man, they're on it. BTW, we got a super chat here from, ooh, I'll read it in a second because we got something going on with Sammy.
The floss. We'll get him next time, folks.
Oh, that's the
Keep your
worst.
head up, Sammy.
Oh, that's the worst. A pity
Amigo,
party?
Are you okay?
No.
Look, I know you lost at Royal Rumble. Pero
No.
todos estábamos contigo, apoyándote.
I know the support
Sammy,
is with good
You have
intentions,
big
but it makes you feel
inspiration for me
worse.
And for all of us, Funky Bob, if you can do it, that means we can do it.
Over here chopping it up when Mr. can't get the job done.
Oh, now he's gonna rub it in.
You show some respect.
Gonna
for
rub
one of
it
the
in.
greats.
Huh? Who, Sammy? Yeah, Sammy's great, but he's the guy who makes it to the playoffs, but he can't get the ring.
Oh, that's
He's
messed
Charles
up.
Barkley. I'm Michael Jordan. 2 months here, already putting the game on my back. Look, Ray, ain't about being no pillar, ain't about being no role model. It's about getting the job done. And Trick Williams, ooh yeah, knows how to get the job done. Let's talk about it.
It's so funny the
Now, who you gonna
contrast of their clothing.
Look,
White t-shirt and white fur
No
jacket.
entendí nada. All I know is you got a big
Poor
mouth.
Sammy.
If you are keeping talking, I'm gonna knock your teeth.
Are they gonna do this match for a third time?
Anytime.
We've already seen it multiple times. Look at Sammy. Pobrecito. Look at him. He's so sad. I'm gonna cry.
A keystone for
so
WrestleMania
down.
42 has been locked in place. CM Punk and Roman Reigns were face-to-face on Monday night. We're
I
going to
feel
take a
so
look back
bad.
at the confrontation between the World Heavyweight Champion and
So
the
good they're
Royal
gonna show it on
Rumble winner
SmackDown.
next.
All right, we're on a commercial break. Let me catch up with what I was reading here. All right, we got an IGN Sucho here who says, back to the Andre Chase talk. How would we book a world champion Andre Chase? Hashtag Dark State for life. How would I book a world champion Andre Chase? That is the hardest question I've ever had to answer. I don't even have an answer. I would never, I don't got an answer. Because it wouldn't happen. Not in this character. They would have to completely revamp Andre Chase. But Chase U University Andre Chase, never gonna happen. Not even in the Twilight Zone. Not even in the Twilight Zone. Can't even think of how that would be done. Sorry. Sorry. They got to completely revamp. Throw it out the window. Thank you, IGN Sucho. We got John Taylor here who says, I once did a 5K in a full women's heels. What are you talking about, John? He says, wait. Before you judge me, it was for a women's shelter and called walk a few miles in her shoe, literally. Oh, okay. John, this went from a possible freaky story to actually a heartwarming story all in one little sentence here. I thought you were about to reveal your inner kink, and I was like, okay, I can't judge John, but also, why are you sharing this with me? I don't need to know all those details. And then it turned into actually a really nice heartfelt story. So I actually really like it, and kudos to you, John. Oh man, we got Uncle Donkey who says apparently Bianca felt no pain in her fingers after recovery, but she was unable to bend her fingers. Get well soon. BB, dude. I mean, I can't wait till she talks about her recovery, because people are gonna be like, you were gone for way longer than anybody expected. I remember when she did, what was that show that she did, the Love and WWE show that she did. I remember that. Oh my God, Tiffany Stratton posted a picture of her gear. And it looks, oh my God. Wow. She looks amazing. Okay, Tiffany Stratton posted on Instagram this photo. Wow. She looks amazing. Amazing. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I can't wait until, okay. So yeah. Now I remember what I was saying. So with the Love and WWE show, I remember that, what the heck? Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, I remember with the WWE show that she did, she had talked about how she wanted to have a kid, but she didn't want to be out for that long. And they had told her oh, you would probably be out for I think they said 14 or 18 months. And Bianca would freaked out when she heard how long. Ooh, shit, they're arguing.
Don't lie to my face. You know what? It still don't matter because I'm still the WWE women's.
Oh my God, Jordan's so tiny. I love how she's squaring up, though.
WrestleMania. Congrats on the big win, by the way, because Jade, don't lock in those WrestleMania plans just yet. Because next week on SmackDown, you're defending that championship against Jordan Grace.
Oh, shit. Finally. I've been waiting to see when they were going to announce this matchup.
Wow, Wade, Jade, and Jordan next week for the title. That's huge.
And that is the danger.
Anyway, so Bianca had said, she didn't want to be out for that long. And, she was kind of stressed about that. Now I'm thinking, damn, she ended up being out for a very long time due to something totally different.
Hey, Monday
and,
when this week started, the whole
so it's a lot.
Universe
It's a lot.
was locked in. On the mic, face-to-face.
Thank you, Uncle
Roman
Dunk.
Reigns and CM Punk. And they took things to the next level of just.
We got Jared Palmer here who says, hold on, everybody. Don't get too excited about the elephant in the room regarding Liv and Raquel. We've got another 4 years and 3,000 more teases first. Yeah, if we've learned anything from NXT, is that these things take a lot of time. But honestly, this Raquel Liv situation has, they've gotten to the big key moments of this breakup a lot faster than they did with Zaruka on NXT. Thank you, Jared. John Taylor says he DM'd me the pictures. Oh no, do I want to see the pictures? Do I want to see the pictures, John?
Drew McIntyre.
Hold on, let me go
Or
look at your pictures.
You could go after the man that has made this title and has held it down in your absence.
Oh, you really did.
Champion of the world.
You really did use the heels. You had them little grandma heels.
With Paul Heyman by my
John
side,
Taylor with the little grandma heels.
And yeah, you were champ for what? 13.
That is hilarious. Hilarious. Good for you, John. That's freaking awesome. That is hilarious. I can't believe they gave you the little grandma heels.
to be a part-time.
Oh my God, thank you, John. That is funny as fuck.
Just like I chose
Funny
to
as
bring you
fuck.
into this company, along with the rest of the
Oh
Shield.
yeah, you're right,
You
Joseph.
choose
Sci-Fi just got one big match.
follow
Remember
in
I
my
was saying
footsteps.
they
You
either
learn
go
from the
all
past.
in or they don't do
proud of you.
shit. It's either one of the two.
learned from
Okay,
you.
so far it looks like they're going all in. All right. They got to.
learned from
They
you.
got to. A 3-hour show
The
on
only thing I
Sci-Fi.
learned from you
They
is
got
what
to.
not to do.
Thank you, Joseph.
Let's get one thing straight here, Phil.
We
You
got
wouldn't
Jamie
be
Dwyer
here
who says
without
Jade
me.
Cargill defending her
When they
bout
wanted to sign
took
you
her
back,
long
who'd
enough.
you think they came to?
Yeah.
Who'd they
Yeah.
ask?
Literally.
It was all good. Me. And then I let you back here, and what do? You
By the way, we
screw
got
me.
John
You
here who
take my
says you can
wise
show
man,
everyone.
you try
You
to
want
brainwash
want
my
everyone to
cousins, and
see?
you almost
Okay.
brainwashed me.
Here, let me pull
Because
it
at
up.
War
Hold on.
Games, I shook your hand like a man. What we say, zebras or some stupid like that, huh? And what do? You mock me in my back when we're walking up the ramp like I'm some little young boy.
That
Guess what? I
was good
made
stuff,
my
by the way.
choice.
Like, really good stuff.
I'm picking you because I hate you. I've always hated
All
you.
right, we got here's John Taylor
WrestleMania's gonna be
in
the
his
best
high
day of my
heels,
life, 'cause in the main event,
but he was running for a cause, okay? But here we go. The grandma heels for John Taylor's grandma heels.
And now it is coming your way.
Oh
10
my God,
weeks to
hilarious.
WrestleMania
He did a
42
5K in these,
Vegas,
but
the World
again,
Heavyweight
it was for
Championship.
charity
CM
and a
Punk
good
and
cause.
Roman
So
Reigns.
shout out to John Taylor for going and doing that in them little grandma heels. Alrighty, John. Thank you for sharing that with the group. All right, let me see what's going on here. Oh, Drew's back out there. Let's see if he gets attacked for a third time. He
I came
might get
here
attacked for a
tonight
third
with
time.
Something to say, and damn it, I'm going to say it. First of all, Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu should be banned from the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches for attacking me like cowards, so I call BS on that. Sami Zayn, he believed he was going to win the big one. So many people believed Sami was going to win the big one.
You think he'll
But I
mention
crushed
Roman
him.
and
It was
Cody?
broken dreams for
I mean, Roman
him.
and Punk?
And that's what's going to happen to anybody that gets in the ring with Drew McIntyre.
I feel like he's got to.
Let's talk about Monday night.
Yeah,
shall we?
yeah, here we go. Here we go.
CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I heard what you had to say, guys, and quite frankly, I was disappointed.
Huge OTC chance.
Yeah, the OTC and CM Punk, for such big superstars, came across to me as very, very insecure. I mean, they would take a dig at me, and then the other one would defend me just by telling the truth, shutting down their argument. And talking about me doesn't upset me. I don't care. Talk about me all day long. What frustrated me was trying to make this brand and this title feel second rate. The SmackDown roster, if you didn't see that as a declaration of war, and you don't wrestle every match like it's your last match, I'll show your arse the door.
Good, good. I
As for
like
this
that.
title,
Yes.
What did you say, Punk? The man makes the title makes the man. This man has been through hell to get this title. This man never quit when times got tough or went part-time or would never go part-time. Was there when the world shut down, ate banquets of crap, and I've earned this title.
Oh man, that's all. This is babyface talk to me. By the way, with Drew,
How about the
he's
men
making all these good
that
points.
made this title? The Sammartinos, the Hogans, the Bret Harts, the Shawn Michaels, the not Dusty Rhodes, the Triple H's, the Stone Colds, the Rocks, real men. If you try to lie to yourself and say this ain't the #1 title, I'll look you right in the eye and call you a bold-faced liar.
I like it.
And Roman, I get it, bro. I know why you picked Punk. On one hand, you have a 280-pound Scottish war machine. And on the other hand, you got that tattooed sociopath, Fragile Phil, who's always one fall away from his career being over.
I was
Without
waiting for
your
these
Samoan
shots.
Army, I'd kill you. You made the best choice for you, so good luck at WrestleMania. When you two are out there acting like a couple of little boys and aura farming, me, I got the entire rosters climbing over each other to get in that chamber for the right to face the #1 champion, the undisputed champion, the real best in the world in the main event of WrestleMania.
That was good. That was good. I like Drew kept it simple. He was unbothered and he had some jabs back at them.
Takes over the mic to
He's right about the championship belt, by the way.
There was flames coming out of Drew McIntyre on that one.
Oh, Trick. Oh, no. Trick's going to try and go up against the mic with Drew. Oh, buddy.
Tricky 2 times.
I'm worried for you, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, yo, Drew. I figured I'd come out here, watch the main event, maybe kick up my lemon pepper steppers, and watch this qualifying match. And then it hit me, Drew, you worried about all the wrong things. You worried about Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, Raheem. Let me give you some advice, dog. You need to be worried about the future of the business. The most qualified man on SmackDown, I'm talking about Trick Williams.
Okay. So he's got some points.
Williams is the man who's going to take that title from you at WrestleMania. Ooh, yeah, let's talk about it.
Oh, my God.
I did say step up, and you just stepped up. But a little bit of advice for you, kid. Walk before you run. Because if you interrupt the champ again, I'll stick those lemon pepper steppers where the sun don't shine.
And they show a shot of the lemon pepper steppers. That's hilarious.
Hollywood Trick.
I love that little interaction there. Even though not much was said, a lot was felt.
Qualifying match.
A lot in there,
Solo,
man. A lot in there.
Black and the Viper. Coming your way.
Wow. All right. What a fun SmackDown. It's going by really fast, too. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 minutes left.
As the Elimination Chamber
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to send my editor a quick text about what I want him to cut from that. I feel like Drew,
5 Pacific,
the part the part right before all the key points that I liked. All right, let me go ahead and get into the rest of what everyone's talking about. Really fun show today, honestly. Let's see. We got your boy KJ here who says Cody and Jacob wrestling on SmackDown next week. Sci-Fi are getting big names wrestling, which is rare nowadays, excuse me. I'm telling you, I feel like shows like that, because a lot of people are going to look at it and be like, oh, well, I don't want to watch the show because it was, it's a show on Sci-Fi. And sometimes that's like a turn off for like a lot of people. So I like that. I like that they are actually, stacking the show, that they're actually stacking the show up. So, no, I really like that they're doing all of that. And so smart on them, especially because a lot of people were like waiting for that match, specifically with Jordan and Jade. So the fact that they're finally doing it, at least I feel better about tuning into the show next week. Thank you, your boy KJ. We got John Taylor who says legit Trick looks like he belongs in the main event scene. Oh yeah, from like the very beginning, he's had these great confrontations every week with Sammy, with Randy, Drew. There's been a couple of people now where he's been able to like really step up, and I think that's why they keep sending him out there, because every time he comes out and interacts with any guy on the roster, especially your top guys, people go, oh, I feel like everybody kind of has that like taken aback reaction, and not because they're not. We're always not expecting it. That's the good part. They always send Trick out there when you're not expecting it, and it always hits really good. Always. So I'm really liking what they're doing there. Thank you so much, John, for also sending this in. And let me see what else we got here. We got David here. It says USA will have the Winter's Olympics next week at 8 p.m. That's why SmackDown is on Sci-Fi. Yeah, and I always forget, especially if I'm not watching. If I'm not watching the Olympics, I do tend to forget. Hey, what's up, Miss WWE girl? She says, I'm going to be watching your live stream for the next 2 weeks for SmackDown. Yes. Perfect. Love that. I'm not sure like how many people do or do not get Sci-Fi. I'm not sure what the situation is with that. But let me get the audio back.
With the WWE podcast.
Hey, what's up, Date Mike 22 who's here with us. We got Steve Evans who's hanging out with us. We got James Evans who's hanging out with us. We got James Irving who's hanging out with us. We got Ryan Powell.
We're going to be
and
in
we
Dallas,
got Legit
Texas
King
next
on
week for
YouTube.
SmackDown. Tickets are still available. And we will also be airing, because of the Winter Olympics, on Sci-Fi for the next 2 weeks. Wade, take us through it.
Oh, yeah, let's talk
We got Night Wolf here who says, I hope Drew gets a good run. He retains at WrestleMania. I would not be opposed to that. I'm telling you. Look, I'm never going to complain about... Okay, they've already done Ray Phoenix and Trick Williams, by the way, so that's not new.
On SmackDown on Sci-Fi.
Good to have Trick down here on the floor right next to us right now. And, of course, you heard the news.
Yeah, that'll be good.
What a headliner. The Women's Championship match, Jade Cargill and Jordan Grace settling things.
But yeah, Night Wolf, I would never be opposed to Drew holding that championship for a lot longer. I'm a big fan. I'm with you. I want him to have a good reign, too. Nia Jackson, Lash Legend versus Rhea and Io next week. Smart putting Rhea and Io on that show.
SmackDown on Sci-Fi.
And who will join Tiffany Stratton?
All right, let's see what the qualifying match is.
Alexa Bliss, Julia,
and Zelina. Interesting. It's either going to be Alexa or Julia. One of those two.
The same as QB1, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn.
Cody, Fatu, and Sammy. Oh, my Lanta.
Battle for a spot in the men's elimination
no. Because if Cody wins, then Fatu, Sammy out. But they usually do like a loser second chance match. Because I don't want Fatu to not be in it or Sammy to not be in it. I want them in it.
JC!
Thank you, Night Wolf.
Solo, can I get your final thoughts before you go out there?
I don't have no time for no damn questions, okay? Have you seen my family?
Ooh, the Wyatt Sicks.
Because they better be out there.
Damn, did they kidnap them or what?
I'm going to the Elimination Chamber, and I'm taking it all.
Bro, I'm starting to think they got kidnapped. What happened?
Still with the lantern of the Wyatt Sicks that he
alrighty.
Weeks ago.
Let's see what we got here. We got John Taylor here who says, if the Pure Fusion Collective just called themselves the Lemon Pepper Steppers, it would still be a thing and over as fuck. That's insane. How did your brain even correlate that, John? How did you even put those things together? Well, what was the thought process behind putting that all together? That's crazy. Thanks, John. We got underscore who says, no way, we don't have second chance matches after tonight's women's and that men's next week. No, we still got another week before that. We still got time if they do one. Wait, hold on. How many do they got? I feel like they gotta have a second chance match. We still got a little bit.
Solo has never competed in the Elimination Chamber.
So shout out to Kimball who's hanging out with us. Hey, we got Aiden Kostick.
Just 3 weeks.
He says, I have a feeling Cody and Jacob cost each other after the match at Mania, and Cody fought Sue as a SummerSlam blood feud. And then Sammy continues on.
On the women's side, we saw Tiffany,
but I don't know, because I don't think they'd have Sammy winning. Yes, I agree with you, Robert. Michael here says, I love Tiffany's gear tonight. Same.
Solo looks awfully tense as he looks to snuff out the lights of his two opponents tonight and their dreams of heading to WrestleMania via the Elimination Chamber.
Elimination.
This tense look on the face of Solo Sikoa does not bode well for his opponents tonight. Some carnage will be unleashed imminently.
We got Jared Palmer here who says, thanks, Jared, for the super chat, by the way. He says, I'm off to bed straight after the show. Take care. Oh, yes. Get some sleep, Jared. Get some sleep. For those of you who still want to hang out afterwards, I will be joined by Santi, and we'll be chatting some SmackDown. Thank you, Jared. At least this song's good.
Well, the ability to end things in one moment, one of the most dangerous weapons in all of combat sports, and Aleister Black.
Sounds like the best thing right now we got for Aleister is the theme song. Like literally the theme song.
When that black mass can strike.
Yeah, had a highly destructive rivalry with Damian Priest that seems to be in the rear view mirror. Now Aleister Black can refocus on his stated goal.
Gio says do a backflip, Denise, on this song. I can't even do a backflip. I can't even do a back or a front flip. I could do a cartwheel, though. Would a cartwheel suffice?
Ambulance match back on January 2nd.
Ray says Denise, the conductor. I really do wish I was a conductor. That seems very, very fun.
Already beginning the mind games was Aleister Black. That little powwow with Randy Orton earlier. Not quite sure what to make of the words of Aleister Black. Well, playing mind games with Randy Orton is a dangerous business in and of itself.
Black with Zelina by his side here for this qualifying match.
Oh, you're so welcome, Buffy Busy Buzz. Thank you. Infamous DJ once says Aleister Black always had great music. Yeah. Plus the speaking of great music with Randy, Shaker here says poor Aleister Black coping the ex-AEW treatment. Yeah, I feel like the whole. I think a lot of people think that if they leave from AEW and go to WWE that they're gonna get like this amazing booking. I think we can maybe write that off the table because that isn't happening for everybody, guys. Look at Rusev, look at Aleister, look at Lexus King. Even Ricky, he's kind of hanging in there. Who else? Who else? Got to be more in there. Poor Blake Monroe didn't even get a Rumble spot. Crazy.
Many times he wants more. He ain't done yet.
Do you ever think that wrestlers get tired of their theme songs? Because can you imagine hearing the same song every time you come out for years and years and years and years and years?
Now Randy Orton.
Think you ever get tired of it?
On a new path to WrestleMania. A path that
Always wondered that.
the winner here will take.
Or maybe they love it extra because it's their song. I don't know. I feel like you could get tired of the song at some point.
Inside the chamber to earn a WrestleMania 42.
Jay Grouse says, AJ said he hates his
taking
TNA
it
theme
all
because he
in
heard it too much.
Rick Willie. There's no one cooler, is there, Joe Tess? He looks like he's reading the paper.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. No, I'm not surprised, though, because the reason this popped into my head is because I remember one time Kate Winslet, who plays Rose on Titanic, said that she hates the song My Heart Will Go On. And she said she hated it because every place she went, people would play it for her. And I thought, damn, man, like I love that song. But for her, they would play it every single place she went. They'd be like, oh, My Heart Will Go On. And they would play the song for her. So she was like completely over it. And so it made me think like, oh, I wonder if wrestlers ever hate their theme songs.
Right into the post.
I wonder if there's anybody else who does.
Aleister Black delivers a big strike, and now out on the apron. Oh, the moonsault out onto the floor from Black.
Is the problem in a triple threat? You hit something big. Look what follows. Oh, nice from Black.
By the way, we got Nightwolf here who says, do you think it'll be Finn versus Dom at WrestleMania? I mean, they kind of started that, then they stopped, and I don't know what else they would do for Dominic right now for WrestleMania, so it feels like that would be like the most natural way to go, because there's the story right there. So you might be onto something on that, Nightwolf. Thank you, Nightwolf.
Good start for Alex.
We also got Tracy WB, who says, good luck on Sunday for your 5K. Tomorrow I'm working out on my workout room since it's going to 20 to 25 below, 0 wind chills. I'm not leaving my house. Jesus, it's still cold over there? Oh my God. Damn. Oh, that's right. Didn't like the ground hog thing say like what's the guy? Phil, the little Phil? Puxawana something Phil? Fuck, I forgot the name of it. Little Phil groundhog. Didn't he say there's going to be like 8 more weeks of winter? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, man, I'm so sorry that you're having to stick out with 20 to 25 below wind chills. That's insane. That's too much. It's too much. But yes, at least you're able to like still have your workout room and find some place to do your thing. That's always good to have a nice space to call your own. Thank you, Tracy.
Your price in your head is at a 0.
Really? Yashiro here says Celine Dion didn't like the song to begin with. Apparently, she only recorded it once. What?
And right to the takedown.
How could they hate the song? How could she not like the song?
I'll tell you right now, that just shows you.
I love that song.
Solo Sikoa is a flush kick to the skull.
I did not know that.
Doesn't even get a 1 count. It's what it was once upon a time the enforcer for the mighty bloodline. We
got Sammy Sawan by Moon. Hey, Sammy, how are you, man? He says, hey, Denise, will you watch the Super Bowl halftime show with Bad Bunny? Do you think Taylor Swift will perform with Bad Bunny this Sunday? No, I do not think Taylor will be performing at the Super Bowl. And yes, I will be definitely watching the Super Bowl. I only watch for the halftime shows. I watch the Super Bowl for the halftime shows, the commercial, the food, and the gambling. 4 reasons I watch. My husband doesn't like that I say that because he's a big football fan. He's like, the game is the reason to watch. And I'm like, nah, bro, those are the 4 reasons I watch the game. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about the halftime show. I'm excited about the food. I'm excited about the commercials. I already saw the Sabrina Carpenter Pringles commercial. Loved it. And then I'm also excited about gambling because I gamble every year for the Super Bowl. I do like those little square games.
And just mocking him with the signature Orton pose.
Thank you, Sammy. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl as well, by the way.
In so far in this match, and I've got to tell you, I don't know if it's a strategy, a game plan, or what, but it is brilliant for Solo.
We got the Dan Jackson, bro. How are you, man? Dan says, "What's up, Punk Rock Denise? You think AJ is done?" Oh, I thought AJ Styles. So I heard what he had said in that interview with Stephanie McMahon, that he's kind of like leaving the door open, and what if his son wrestles, he would like to tag team with him one day. And I thought, okay, I like those answers. I feel like that's very reasonable and very realistic too.
Solo Sikoa, men's elimination chamber.
Now, I don't know if it's realistic for me to say I still want him to pop up in AEW, but
come to his feet. Trick Williams has been
we'll see if he ever does.
Well, Randy's got to be careful. A tap out here.
You never know what can happen down the line, or what he might still have in mind. So I'm going to say it's definitely not over for AJ. I don't think it's over, especially after the way that he the way that he put the gloves back on, and like the way that he answered the question with Stephanie. Yeah, I don't think it's over. Thank you, Dan. Hope you're doing good this Friday.
The knee down as well.
It doesn't have to be pretty, but it is highly effective from the Viper.
We got Dizza Scraps. Thank you, says. What's your entrance theme song? If I had an entrance theme song, I've always said it would be Ready For It by Taylor Swift, because it has like a really good, really good intro that gets you like pumped, man, pumped. And I feel like every wrestler's theme song should get you pumped. Like it should I think like the first 3 seconds of a song is so important. So yeah, man, that would be it. Ready For It by Taylor Swift. Thank you, Dizza Scraps, for the super chat and the question.
On sale for Elimination Chamber. We're just 3 weeks away. Who will be the first man
Zachary Walton says Sabrina Carpenter, get the tank. Crazy C says, oh, you those kind of Super Bowl fans. That's what my husband told me too. He was like, you're that person. And I'm like, dude, like, you know who you married. Come on. I was never Miss Football.
Alistair Black
Literally.
on the second attempt with those chest kicks. And now Orton getting a pommeling. Slow decimation of the body of the Viper.
Alistair working on Randy there. We got Tracy here says 17 and 5 plus today. And yes, Hatsawani Phil, 6 more weeks. Wow.
Downstairs and
wow.
then finally works the legs.
We've seen time and again how much WWE
superstars
struggle with those
6 more weeks.
But Solo Sikoa has
like till mid-March.
And then he gives
Yikes.
Trick Willie a look, and Trick says, I'm just sitting back and taking it in.
Is he always accurate? The little groundhog?
Anyway,
I'm assuming he is, right?
A different story.
Like, how accurate is he? That's my question.
1-800-WHOOP that. Just
Thank you,
with those
Tracy.
lemon pepper steppers looking good. And that chop from Solo Sikoa. Never been in Elimination Chamber. This could be a breakthrough moment for his big goals that he has stated.
He is built
There's
for
the
the
goal.
Elimination Chamber. Solo Sikoa is built for the carnage that the
This
chamber
match hasn't really
delivers.
hit for me.
That is a body designed
Hoping the
to
next,
take
I'm hoping the
punishment
ending
and
is good because so
keep
far it's a little
So how much
underwhelming.
it's on his mind right in the midst of this match. Pointing to
But like the
grandest
rest of the
stage
show
them
is
all.
fine.
WrestleMania 42,
Ooh, bye.
10 weeks away, and now the Viper on the comeback. Oh, he's looking for that scoop snap power slam. But holding out
Don
for the
says,
rope,
well,
then coming
technically
in with a
spring isn't until
basement
March
kick
21st
is Alistair
anyway.
Black.
So regardless, it's almost 6 weeks until spring. Yeah, that seems about right.
Of the danger.
Oh, pop up Samoan.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
This to advance to the chamber. The
We
beat
got
goes
Dilla
on
Pickle
here
says the
in
famous
Charlotte.
groundhog is
Good
right 1/3 of the times, I think. Ooh. Big time Baxter says, flew by. Man, it felt like a 4-hour show.
Well,
It
Solo
flew by for
Sikoa,
me. Not
who
even
was
gonna lie. Flew by
rather
for me.
concerned about the disappearing act of his MFTs, who were supposed to be at ringside, is getting the job done nonetheless, and now fully in control of his 2 opponents.
Steve says he's more wrong than he is right. Damn, poor Phil. He has like 1 job, so like he can't be wrong. He's got 1 job.
Big right hands being delivered from Solo Sikoa.
And here's part of the problem. You've got 2 opponents down. You're now spoiled for choice. The best thing you can do is eliminate one of them to the outside, go for broke, hit something big on the one who's left. Solo Sikoa apparently not quite ready for that yet.
Running hip attack as he has each of his rivals separated in the corners.
No,
Look at
see,
the
look.
pounds is
Henry
Solo.
Kieran says it went by fast for him too.
That is
Good to
what
hear
moves
that.
large. WrestleMania 42.
Wow, Marshman says, fun fact, me and Dr. Britt Baker are from Putsawani. Bro, oh man, I'm so embarrassed. I thought Putsawani was like his nickname.
That is what it is.
I didn't realize it was a location. I thought Putsawani Phil was like his specific name, like,
right here.
you know, like his specific name.
Solo Sikoa has turned this
I didn't
into
know
a
it was
stroll,
like
but it
Los
is an
Angeles Denise. You know what I'm
incredibly
saying?
painful stroll for his opponent. You see Zelina on the
Oh,
outside.
shit.
Now
Damn.
beside herself with worry because her husband, Alistair Black, is being merciless.
I don't think I've ever been more Californian than that ever in my life. Funny.
As Black tries to fight his way out of the
Funny.
corner.
Those elbow shots of
Don
Alistair
says, I
Black,
love how you were
vertical
saying it. It's
elbow
wrong, but
strikes
cute.
are
Oh,
so
I know it's
nasty,
wrong.
so
I have
easy
like
to
no idea.
bust
I'm
an
like,
opponent open
I'm
with
telling
those
you, I
elbows
heard
of
of
Black.
Putsawani
Incredibly
Phil for the
sharp,
first
and
time
he knows
this
how to use
weekend.
them.
Like,
Solo.
nobody talks
Climbing
about Groundhog Day
Oh, he's
here,
gonna try to put
ever,
Alistair up on his
ever. Like, no one even
shoulders.
cares about Groundhog Day out here.
Look at the
So,
power of Solo
the only reason I
Sikoa as Alistair
saw
Black
it was because
tries to
everybody
fight
kept
his
tweeting
way
about
free.
it.
Well, once again, it was those
But if
elbows that
not,
got
like, no
Alistair
one
Black
ever
free.
talks about it here, and I didn't
Guys,
know.
where elbow
Okay, here we
back,
go.
Alistair Black
James
sees
says
that as
it's
cushioning
Punks
for those strikes, but
Atani.
does not want them.
Punxsutawney?
And now the Viper back into the
Punxsutawney.
ring, back into the fray.
Punxsutawney Phil. from Punxsutawney.
That post, that right shoulder.
Wow, that's funny.
Against the post.
I seriously thought that was just his name. That's so funny. Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney.
Beating Orton to the punch
Punxsutawney.
a couple of times in a row.
I'm gonna forget
there,
that, by the way. I'm not gonna remember that. Don says, "There you go." Nope, I'm gonna forget it. Punxsutawney Phil.
Aleister Black just teed up to eat these right hands.
We got Big Time Baxter says, Denise, where do you think all those wrestling fans went that used to watch SmackDown on Fox but don't have cable? Maybe they watch on YouTube or Twitter. There's alternatives.
Randy Orton is
a lot of people watch on YouTube and social media. I have people that tell me they just watch from reaction clips, and I'm like, oh shit.
Could Solo do it?
Zachary says it's understandable with you being in LA. Exactly. I didn't know about Punxsutawney.
Well, Randy Orton executed that top rope superplex, one that he's leaned on many times in the past, but we know Randy has had spinal issues previously, and apparently on that landing it struck again. And Solo Sikoa did not need a second invite for that splash off the top rope, but almost got the job done.
Massive crowd here at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And they are seeing a great main event. Remember, Royal Rumble was one path to get to WrestleMania. But now it comes down to, can one of these three men get themselves into the Elimination Chamber?
Well, Orton's been wiped out. Orton's on the floor, and he's still gingerly holding that back. He might not be able to stand. And
at least the crowd is still invested in this match.
That will be Aleister Black, and it's Solos for the taking now, Joe.
We got Jason here who says, I don't even watch SmackDown. I don't have cable. Just listen to the watch along while doing other things. You see, it's so interesting how everybody watches. Wow.
Right to the jaw, flying knee strike.
Meanwhile, the Viper is back.
The surge of energy at
I like when Randy does that little dance.
Scoop, snap, power slam, Randy Orton.
All right, he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Not the look you want to see on the face of Randy Orton this deep into a major match.
Oh, he's lining up the draping DDT, but Solo exits and pulls him down. Oh, and sends him.
Well, by the way, we got Uncle Dunk here who says a U.S. Senator wants Bad Bunny to work a few shows with AEW. Clearly he or she don't watch wrestling. LOL.
Annihilated the top foot of the desk.
Hey, you never know, man. You never know what can happen. It's not like they wouldn't have the money to pay him if he wanted to. But I think Bad Bunny's so busy right now that he doesn't have time to devote to wrestling.
And Black gets one, too.
Like, he's just busy, you know? Whole other world right now. Thank you, Uncle Dog. Yeah, Ray says Orton is in his rhythm. Seriously.
Including Trick Williams and, of course, Selena.
Underscore says, I miss when they were on Hulu the next day, even edited. I watched SmackDown on Fox or recorded with my antenna DVR now. I just fly to Canada or Mexico each week to watch live on Netflix. Yeah, I forgot that they're not on Hulu no more, huh? Yeah, I remember I used to always see it the next day. I mean, I wouldn't watch it because I had already watched it, but I would see the video promoted.
You know what he wants. Could Elimination Chamber be around the corner for Randy Orton? Aleister Black! Spinning Solo! Could it be Solo getting there? So close, 2 and change.
Oh, man, you have to be nimble when things are breaking down like this, and Solo was exactly that just there. Spinning Solo didn't get the job done, but one spike certainly will.
A spike away. He's never been in the Elimination Chamber. He misses. The big knee from Black. Could it be Aleister Black? Solo survives.
Nice bridge in Germany.
No, I'm sorry. It's gotta be Randy to win this. I just wouldn't be excited about the other two prospects.
And again, 2 and change from Solo.
The Dutchman a millisecond away from qualifying with that Marco van Basten-like strike to the jaw of Solo. But turn around, Aleister, or don't.
Instead of an RKO, it's a roll-up. Oh, what a big knee
right to the chin of Randy Orton, looking for Black
Nah,
How about
RKO.
those 3 letters?
Bro, I just realized Trick Williams is still out there. I did not even realize he was still there.
He knows nothing about that, just a momentum bounce. Instinctive roll. And this match was won. Orton had it won.
What a missed opportunity for Randy.
Don't tell me Solo's taking this.
Spike is in gear.
No.
Solo's got him lined up.
No, he's going to avoid the Samoan spike and hit him with an RKO. Come on.
For elimination chamber.
RKO out of nowhere. Come on. You got this, Randy. There it is.
RKO!
Damn, I like how commentary screamed it. RKO! All right, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Very glad that Randy won because, again, you need to have people in there in the chamber that are believable. That it's believable that they are going to possibly head over to WrestleMania. Fredo says selling the fuck out of the RKO. Fredo says, yes, I knew it. Yeah, Big Time says that's the most lively Joe Tessitore sounded all year. I know.
Hey, remember what Randy said at the beginning of this year? It's
I will
his
never
time
forget
for
it.
more history.
RKO.
His time to add to the 14 World Championships. He's now a step closer to having that chance. The Viper is going to Chicago. He's headed to Elimination Chamber. We are just 3 weeks away.
Damn, all these shows are coming so fast, man. Like, dude, what? What do you mean we're only 3 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber? Like, we just saw the Royal Rumble, and we're already 3 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber. What? What? Like, how is this happening so fast? How is this happening so fast? All right, guys, we gotta wait for Santi to get in here so that we can do our post show. But in the meantime, before we do anything, I'm not sure how many of you guys, I got a couple of things to promote. The first thing that I want to promote is my shows, I should say. For those of you in the Los Angeles area or surrounding areas, maybe you're in Orange County or wherever in SoCal, I am doing my first ever live show. Like first ever, never done one before. This is the debut. March 14th of this year in Hollywood at the Hollywood Improv, the iconic Hollywood Improv. I'm going to be live doing a live podcast with a very special guest, which I announced, and that, my friends, is Willow Nightingale. Obviously, AEW Tag Team Champion right now with Harley, as well as TBS Champion. We're going to have Willow there at the show. I'm so excited. We're also going to have, friends of the show there. It's going to be freaking awesome, guys. I'm telling you, if you want to see Willow and you want to be part of this and you're a fan, come through. That's going to be happening at the Hollywood Improv. To get your tickets, go to the Hollywood Improv website, or you can scan the QR code that you see right now on the screen. Or I also posted the link in the description box below so you guys can find it like that. So very, very easy to find and to get tickets. And it's going to be awesome, man. Like seriously. Also, before the show, I'm going to be doing, for those of you who get VIP, I'm also going to be doing a meet and greet after the show. And I will also be doing a special Q&A for VIP holders and just a lot of good stuff. So check out the website. All of the details are there. Now, after that, for WrestleMania weekend, by the way, I am going to be doing my second show, and this will be my first ever show for WrestleMania weekend that I've ever done. It's going to be part of Circa Mania, which is happening at the Circa Resort and Casino, Las Vegas. It's 21 and over, but it's also featuring a live podcast with special guests, meet and greets, raffles, and more. And my guest for this is going to be Shotzi Blackheart, who you guys know, former WWE superstar Shotzi, as well as friends of the show. That is going to be DeniseLiveshow.com to get tickets. You can scan the QR code that you see here on the screen, or you can go to the link in the description box below. And that show is happening Friday, April 17th at 12 p.m. And I will also be doing a meet and greet for the show after the show ends. So a lot of really great stuff for you guys to check out right there. But now we finally have, here he is, the man of the hour. What's up, Santi? Did I scare you?
Hang on, Denise. I can't hear you.
No worries.
Oh, it was me, not you.
Oh,
It's me.
damn. It was you, damn.
All right.
All right.
Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time. You guys are seeing right now the unreal that happens behind the scenes in the podcasting world, by the way. Also, it gives me a second here to get my notes ready because I have no notes whatsoever for a 3-hour show.
All right. I am good to go.
All right, you're good? All right, let's do this. Ready, guys? Let's have some fun. Let's chat some Friday Night Smackdown in 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Smackdown post show. It is Friday, February 6th. It is the post Smackdown following the Royal Rumble. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I am joined by Santi Zap. Santi, how are you?
I'm good. Do we start the show by recapping last week's episode? Maybe 5 separate times throughout the show? Because, recaps are very important to the viewing experience. Because what did we get? Like 6 recaps? I think we got like 4 Royal Rumble ones and then 2 from the previous episode of Friday Night SmackDown. We got 1 for Monday Night Raw. It was, oh my goodness, recap after recap. I think at one point, Denise, they did a recap of the Rumble, came back, had Sami Zayn walking all sad, saying nothing. That segment ends, and then they do the Roman Reigns and CM Punk recap. So I think we should just do an entire show of nothing but recaps.
Yeah, okay, so last week you and I spoke about the Royal Rumble. You said you thought Roman Reigns was going to win. I agreed. He did. And that's what we spoke about last week.
So now let's go back and recap the Rumble about how Roman Reigns won the Rumble after we said that Roman would win the Rumble. And let's do that for the next hour.
You know what's sad, Santi, is that, yes, you're right. We did see a lot of recaps, but I got to be real with you. To me, I feel like I'm used to it. Or like, I feel like it didn't even seeing all the recaps. I thought, yeah, no big deal because they always do these types of things. But I think because this show was coming off of the Rumble, they just had so much to actually show us. And then again, that beat them from having to book even more on the actual show because they're just trying to fill these 3 hours.
Yeah, but like you have so many people on the roster that you're not utilizing. Like, make it make sense how you're in Charlotte and you don't use literally Charlotte on the entire show. Make that one make sense to me, please.
Yeah, you're
I don't
right.
get it. Yeah, like the recaps were ridiculous tonight. I'm with you. Like, I'm used to them, but today they felt especially like jammed down our throats. Like the show started with a recap of the Rumble. I don't understand why they needed to recap the Rumble matches again later on in the show. I don't get it.
They're just filling for time, man. It's what WWE does, and at this point, we're just kind of have to go along with the ride for it. I mean, they tend to do this all the time. My new thing is, okay, they're recapping something. I'm going to spend my time talking about something totally random. We'll see what we get out of it, right? We'll see what we get out of it. BTW, before we get into everything, though, did you at least like SmackDown today? Because I felt like the show flew by really fast.
It was good. It was good. One of the things that I was saying is that, like, having a decent crowd really just keeps your energy going, because this was a really great crowd. You compare it to the Philly crowd that like made the show drag, even though the show wasn't bad. Like, Raw was not bad. I would say it's like on par in terms of quality to this episode of Friday Night SmackDown. But because there was energy in the air, the crowd was loud and hot and rowdy for the entire show, not just the main event segment. It just kind of helps like re-energize yourself for a 3-hour show. So yeah, it's the importance of having a good crowd, which is crazy because the bad crowd was Philly, a known good crowd.
Dude, okay, so I was literally thinking the exact same thing. I feel that a good crowd will make a mid-match good, a good match great, and a great match fantastic. Like whatever tier you're getting, a crowd will always elevate it to that extra level. And that's what, like, I gotta tell you, like, I pretty much liked everything on the show today. The only thing that I didn't really love too much was actually the main event. I thought the main event didn't really hit those marks for me. The ending, of course, like the ending was fine. The big RKO moment when we all knew it was coming because Solo Sikoa and Aleister Black ain't winning shit, okay? I'm sorry to all the Solo Sikoa and Aleister Black fans, but it wasn't going to happen. But that was probably the only point of the only matchup in the show that I didn't think lived up to like the expectations I might have had. Like even Carmelo Hayes and The Miz rocked it. Even Shinsuke and Tama Tonga. I had Santi, I didn't give zero shits about that match. And I got to tell you, even I thought that it wasn't that bad.
No, yeah, like I said, it was just a good episode of Friday Night SmackDown. You mentioned about how like a crowd can elevate like a mid show to a good show and a good show to a great show and a great show to a legendary show. The same thing goes the other way. The sword cuts both ways. A bad crowd can turn a legendary show into great, a great to good, a good to bad, and a bad to abysmal. So the sword does cut both ways here.
Abysmal. That hits even harder, man. If I was a wrestler, you told me my segment was abysmal, I would blow my brains out, Santi.
Yeah, I'm a wordsmith when it comes to finding words that can really like lower people's self-esteem. I love the word atrocious referring to things. Now whenever Sarah and I are talking about like if we're watching like a reality show and she says, "Oh, that person's just like not good looking at all," I'm like, "Yeah, they're ghoulish."
Oh, that is horrible.
That's right. There's no coming back from ghoulish.
You got to be really ugly to be called ghoulish.
Exactly.
That's terrible, Santi. I'm never gonna have you judge anything of mine ever because you're gonna be like, that was rancid. Do not add that one to your list.
I like rancid. That's good.
That's horrible. Imagine like, oh, hey, I made you this dish. How do you like it? It's rancid.
It tastes ghoulish.
That's awful. Really awful. By the way, we got Chivera Armenta here who kicks off the party by saying, "Hey, Denise, great stream." After the great analysis that Mr. Royal Rumble did on the Wrestling is Cool podcast, he said the way the Rumble was booked, it was done to avoid big moments with Roman with some other superstars. He also goes on to say, after the Roman Punk promo, was it worthy for a WrestleMania match? Also, Santi, Mr. Royal Rumble, did you dirty with that gift? LOL.
Have you seen the gift?
No. What are we talking about?
All right.
Oh no, I'm scared. Should I be scared?
He got me John Cena.
Wait, what?
In a Dodgers jersey.
Wait,
Shohei
who got you
Ohtani
this?
17. Sancho
Who got
did.
you this? Sancho did that to you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't this like the worst thing ever that you could do to me?
That is ghoulish.
It's ghoulish. Ghoulish. You want to know what's more ghoulish? I had to
what?
Because it was international shipping. I had to pay $170 in duties to accept it without knowing what it was. I paid $200 to accept this meme.
You know what? I'm going to have to write Sancho a letter, by the way, and tell him that I respect his troll game. Sancho just earned a ton of respect on my end, guys. To troll your friend that hard is amazing, by the way. Sorry, Sancho.
And I paid for it. I had
paid for it.
I had to pay a portion of it.
I'm honestly jealous that I didn't pull this stunt off. Like, I want that. I'm jealous right now that Sancho gets to sit there with that pride right now. I'm very jealous. Thank you so much to Chavera Armenta. But to answer your question, by the way, I know, Santi, you and I don't get to do the Raw post show anymore, but regardless, they finally booked CM Punk and Roman Reigns, man. I'm fucking thrilled beyond the moon. And that segment was fantastic. This is a money marquee match, and I'm so glad that WWE is finally doing it. I'm sure, I don't know, are you feeling the same way?
I am. I wish they didn't do it at the expense of the WWE Undisputed title and the champion Drew McIntyre and SmackDown. It felt like a lot of put downs of those champions. And Drew did get his chance to get his lick back on SmackDown, and I thought that he did a really great job. It felt real, like it felt like, yo, hang on, like if you're on SmackDown, you should have been pissed at that promo with the stuff that they were saying. But yeah, no, I'm glad that we're getting CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That, to me, I mean, can you list off a more night 2 worthy match that they could make out of SmackDown? I can't. That's it. That's a night 2.
Definitely can't. No, I definitely can't. Okay, multiple questions here, because so Drew McIntyre's rebuttal that he gave today, where he was talking all this shit, obviously he kind of has to after what happened when he caught a lot of strays on Monday Night Raw, and I wanted to hear what Drew was gonna say. And after a brawl with Cody, a brawl with Jacob Fatu, we finally got to hear what Drew McIntyre had to say. So it was definitely a long time to get there, but Drew saying that this championship that he holds means a lot more, and they know it. And the way that he kind of spoke about that, it screamed babyface promo to me.
Yeah, I did. You weren't the only one. Yeah. A lot of the people in my chat were saying that was like a babyface Drew McIntyre. That's why, like I said, it kind of felt real. Like he was like in real defensive mode, like trying to justify his existence as a world champion. And it's kind of hard to do that in a heelish manner, like, because it requires not just to put over yourself, but to put over the legacy and history of the belt, which means putting over those that came before you, which means putting over the show that you're on. And it comes off very, very babyface-ish. Hence why I said it just felt real. Like it felt like, yeah, like I gotta elevate our show. I gotta elevate this championship and the boys around me as well. Which is a very babyface thing.
Yeah, exactly. And mind you, Roman Reigns has famously, said bad things, negative things about the World Heavyweight Championship. So I feel like Drew McIntyre could have gone like even deeper and, thrown some more jabs there. But who knows? Maybe they're saving that. But there's a world, Santi, where you never know if this continues going the way that it is. Maybe we'll get not just a longer period of Drew McIntyre as a champion, but who knows? Maybe down the line at some point. I know they're on different brands right now, but like, what if we do end up with a Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre situation at some point down the line? Who knows what can happen, right? So I'll just throw that out there because I do think that would be something cool later to happen. But I really did love that Drew McIntyre, after what he said, I was applauding, because to me, I'm like, yeah, you defend your championship, you defend your brand. And I was also hoping that he would throw the shots that I thought he would about CM Punk and why Roman Reigns picked him, because it's super easy to be like, well, CM Punk is old because he is 7 years older than Drew McIntyre, but he went the direction of calling him Fragile Phil, which I loved. But I really thought, exactly, I really feel like this was it was very easy for him to throw those shots and basically belittle Roman Reigns' decision to not go, because he had to get his lick back, man. They were trying to make him look bad on Monday Night Raw, and maybe to some degree they kind of even succeeded for a second there. But I think Drew got his revenge today, but he can get a little bit more, though. We can get a little bit more. All right. So anyways, he had the brawl with Cody Rhodes. He had the brawl with Jacob.
No. He had his brawl with who, Denise? Say the whole name.
Oh, was it Raheem?
Cody Raheem Rhodes.
All right. Were you expecting that today? Cody talking about
about
his
dicks.
stuff.
They were talking about dicks. Promo code Denise.
Blue Chew promo code Denise, all right?
Hardest, girthiest erection in town, courtesy of Denise. All right?
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You can thank me later. VJ coming up.
Here you go. Cody Raheem Rhodes. Say the full name.
I'm sorry. I was dying at that. I said Cody Rhodes is out here talking about dicks. What? I could not believe that. This is the Cody Rhodes that we wanted, Santi. Like, this is it. We are officially, whether you like it or not, I think we're on the road here to Cody Rhodes turning heel. I mean, he's out here talking about measuring dongs.
Oh, don't do this to yourself.
Yes, Santi,
Everyone does this. It's Homelander Cody. It's heel Cody. It's not gonna happen.
Santi, it has to happen at this point, okay? You're like dingling it right in front of us. And if you want to make sure it's dingling, Blue Chew promo code Denise. Anyways, so it has to happen at this point. The signs are there.
They've been there forever, and they didn't do anything. It ain't happening. All this is, it's February Cody. Cody turns it up every February on the road to WrestleMania. He has on the last like 3 WrestleManias. This is where he starts to get his most vicious, his most real, his most entertaining, if you ask me. And it always starts at around this time of the year.
I think they should just do it, man. They should just do it. But I think what I'm trying to get at, though, is what's the most appealing option right now? Is it doing the triple threat with Fatu and Cody and Drew, or is it the one-on-one with Drew and Cody? Do you think that Fatu is matching the energy, or because he's a very energetic fella, but do you think he's matching that same beef that is between Cody and Drew at the moment?
No, but I will say I wouldn't mind seeing that as a triple threat, not at Mania. If it was a triple threat at Elimination Chamber, if you look at the qualifier, it's Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu in a match. It's screaming Cody and Jacob are going to cost each other the match, and Sami will be in it. So if they do cost each other the match, let's pretend that does happen, then it can't be Cody versus I guess it's harder to justify a triple threat because it means somebody lost, they didn't make it to Chamber, Cody makes it to Chamber, or Fatu makes it to Chamber, etc., whatever it might be. But if they both lose, then you could maybe do something like a triple threat at Elimination Chamber. Cody wins at Elimination Chamber, Randy wins the Elimination Chamber match, and then now we're talking about Cody versus Randy potentially being on the table as a WrestleMania match. And that is in the conversation potentially for night 2. I still don't think it is, but they could be doing that. You know, like Randy is already a focal point here going into Elimination Chamber. He doesn't really have anything else going in terms of storylines and feuds. It could be Randy winning Elimination Chamber and Cody winning the title beforehand.
Look, I kind of don't want to see Cody as champion right now. I think that if the scenarios that you're painting, regardless of what scenario we get, if it's Drew, Cody, Jacob, I want Drew to win. If it's Drew, Cody, I want Drew to win. So every scenario for me right now ends with me wanting Drew to retain.
I don't disagree with you. It's what you want, but is that what you think TKO WWE will do?
Well, that's what they better do. That's it. They're on my watch now, damn it.
It's Denise
oh my
time.
God. Yeah, exactly. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, what are your thoughts on Big E officially retiring from pro wrestling? He announced it today. Let me pull up his tweet because I know he kind of had quite a bit of stuff to actually say here. But we had Big E basically saying that, he put out a tweet talking about how he entered the pro wrestling industry at the age of 23 with an injury history that included a torn left ACL, torn right ACL, torn left pec, and a broken right patella. At 39, he says he's well aware that one day he will have to pay the piper. He's put his body through a lot and somehow he feels great. He doesn't battle daily pain. He's able to function normally and healthfully. And he's eternally grateful for the wonderful career that he'd stumbled to. He said, I pray for all my fellow athletes and performers who have not had the same good fortune. A sincere thank you to everyone who has taken the time to follow my in-ring career. It was an immeasurable gift to get to perform for you all. So it essentially was saying goodbye to everybody there.
Coward. He's afraid of Gunther. He's afraid to tap out like a little bitch. So he said, I'm going to leave on my own terms so that Gunther doesn't retire me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, fine. You know what? Whatever, Santi, whatever. I'm actually really sad, but I think sadly this was the scenario that you might have been expecting, but that you weren't necessarily saying out loud.
Yeah.
That's the part.
Yeah, I think the last time, and it's funny enough because it kind of goes back to like when we first started podcasting together, the last ray of hope that I had about Big E was like the whole New Day breakup and the heel turn. And then once it led to nothing, I'm like, oh, like, yeah, like if this isn't big enough and important enough to justify putting Big E back into the ring, nothing ever will be. Nothing will ever be worth putting his body on the line, re-injury risks, or if it wasn't that, then nothing ever will be.
Yeah, and it's terrifying, man, and it sucks that it had to happen like this. But one of the things I do want to give Big E credit for is that he has found other ways to do like multiple things. Like we've seen him do analysis. Like he's been on the post shows, the pre-shows for WWE. He's done a lot of outside projects, things like that. And I feel that he has found ways to still be involved in the pro wrestling world. And man, it's just it sucks, but I really hope he continues that way. I hope he continues maybe doing broadcasting stuff because he does have like a really fun personality. He's very informative and he looks great. So hopefully that could be how he sort of extends his career. I don't know if he's interested in maybe working behind the scenes with the wrestlers, the talent. I don't know. But I could definitely see him just continuing his career, maybe more so on the broadcasting side of things.
Yeah, it seems like he's going to be somebody that will have a job in the industry for as long as he wants it.
Thank you, Bob. We got Tracy here who says, does Santi need a Snickers? Enjoy the weekend.
Thank you,
We're going to
Tracy.
give you a sticker and a Snickers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. We got Sleaze Boy here who says, I would have had Roman Reigns pick both Drew and CM Punk for night 1 and night 2. Main event WrestleMania, win both matches and unite both titles into one. Imagine he was just like, hey, I want 2 chances at winning the titles and I want back both of my championships.
Oh, do unification all over again with Roman. By the way, my chat is saying Big E and NXT GM.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That'd be interesting,
they
right?
did say interim. They did say interim for Robert Stone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sleaze Boy. We got Ayush. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I try to pronounce this good.
Oh, this will be fun. Go ahead. We're all listening.
I want to hear yours, Santi. Ayush Shurka? No, Ayush Herka. I did not do you justice, by the way. Well, how would you pronounce it, Santi? Putting me on the spot.
Yeah, Ayush Turka.
Okay, well, you make it seem so easy. Whatever. Okay, whatever. He says, only in 2026 can I say that Charlotte, effing North Carolina, was a better wrestling crowd than Philadelphia. Someone explain it to me. I don't know what happened on Monday Night Raw. It was painful, Santi. I felt like I had to make noise for the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When there's like awkward silence and you feel the need to speak just because nobody else is.
Yeah.
That's what that felt like. And at one point I'm like, maybe I should whisper because it's starting to feel like a library in here.
And you know what's like, to add to the weirdness of it? Before Philadelphia, there was another dead crowd a few weeks earlier back of a historically good crowd in Brooklyn. I don't know what's going on with the American market right now. I don't know if it's maybe these high demand markets like a Philly, like in Brooklyn, New York, that are known for having rowdy crowds, but are also epicenters for big shows that WWE is going to charge a lot of money for. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I am willing to bet my left hand that the Philadelphia show was way more expensive than the show in North Carolina. I think I think that those hardcore crowds that would make noise in Brooklyn, in Philly, are getting priced out because the shows are already expensive, and then they get that big market extra tax of just being more just simply because it's in those markets.
Yes, exactly. Look, I'm from LA. I go to the LA shows. We don't always have the best crowds. People kind of just sit on their hands at the shows. I kind of don't like that, but it does happen very often at the LA shows. So sadly, I don't know why it is. It's just sometimes you show up to a crowd and they're just not hot. And, you know, when it comes to like certain things, it feels like if no one is like leading the charge, no one takes the initiative to start cheering and start being loud. I don't know what it is, man. I really, really don't. I just think some crowds they're maybe tired, they're not interested, or they don't have the right people in there to amplify the entire room. Because Santi, I'm not a chant starter. Are you a chant starter? Because I wait for other people.
Yeah, I
and
definitely
just
wait.
chill.
I'm definitely not a chance starter. I do think Price has a lot to play with it. Like, I think about the last show that they were in LA for, Money in the Bank, right? A couple hours
That was actually a better crowd than previous ones.
It was, but there was an even better LA crowd on the show earlier. The AAA ex WWE show that they did, Worlds Collide, which I'm sure was probably
totally. It was different vibes for sure.
Different vibes, right? But I'm sure that AAA show was cheaper. And you kind of have those crowds that like, hey, like, I'm here. I was able to afford a wrestling show. I don't make that much money, but I'm here to have an absolute blast. And I do think that on these big market WWE Raw, SmackDown, PLEs, they're so expensive that you're getting the people that aren't there to make noise. I think a lot of the time you're getting a lot of people that are there for status symbols, especially those that get those front row seats that are a shit ton of money.
So basically what you're saying is rich, fancy people, they are boring.
They're more boring. Listen, I'll tell you this right now. I got rich family members. I got poor family members. The poor ones are way more fun. Way more fun.
That is true. That is true. See, I go with the crowd. Like, if the crowd is fun and exciting, I feel it and I feed off of it. If I'm in a dead crowd, I'm not going to take initiative to like start getting people going. I'm just going to sit there and be like, oh, wow, well, I'm in a dead crowd. What can you do about it? But yeah, that Worlds Collide show, I remember I sat ringside in the second seat, okay? I only paid $150 for my ticket. $150 for a WWE ticket. Ringside, right at the ramp, second row. You don't get second seat, excuse me. You don't get that. You think I would have gotten that at Money in the Bank? Hells no. $150 doesn't even get you nosebleeds anymore.
Yep. Maybe it might be something to do with it. It'd be an interesting case study for sure to see the impact of the decibel in arenas with the correlation of increased ticket pricing.
Bob Raj Jr. here says, not gonna lie, I'm surprised that Riho didn't address the call out the Bellas basically made all week, but I'm guessing that will happen on Monday. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that will happen on Monday, but I'm glad that you bring that up because damn, I think this was my favorite Kiana James match that I've seen.
Yeah.
I feel that Kiana coming off of Royal Rumble, she did so good that she's got this new energy around her. You can tell that she's far more confident, and it showed in this match. This was so freaking fun. The energy was off the roof for this one.
Yeah, no, that was such a fun match. That in the live stream, I said, chat, I think this might be the best Julia match I've seen on the main roster so far.
Yes.
Like, everyone just sort of had this energy about them. Julia as well, who seems to have, like, her wrestling seems to be kind of like shackled since joining the main roster. And I felt like this was more the Julia that people have become accustomed, that they were accustomed to in Japan and in NXT. It felt like everyone was just sort of balling out. But yeah, the Kiana James bit that you mentioned there might have a lot to play with it because aside from like maybe Lash Legend, I don't know anybody else that increased their stock coming out of the Women's Rumble more than Kiana James. Kiana James came out with a significant boost in their stock. Sure, not main event yet, but like she went in with a lot of people not really knowing that she could ball out, and then seeing what she was able to do at the Rumble and then carrying that momentum into this match is just nice to see.
Yeah, no, man, I wasn't a fan of what I was seeing from her on SmackDown. And it wasn't until the Royal Rumble where I thought, oh, wow, she had all of that in there and we haven't seen any of it on SmackDown. I was very, very surprised by that. And I get now why they took the chance on her to put her on the main roster. And I get now why they were putting more focus on Kiana James. And before I didn't get it, I didn't see it. And now I definitely do. So honestly, kudos to them. I feel like they're working better as a team. I feel like seeing them do the heel tactics in this match made me feel like, okay, they make a little bit more sense now. They seem like they're vibing, they're working together, even if it's to do bad things. Because prior to this, I thought, why the hell are Julia and Kiana together? Break them up. They look like they got nothing in common. They don't even look like they like each other. Like, what is happening here? But I think them working together more so today was good. With Julia, one of the things that I noticed about her was that she was playing more to the crowd. I think before she would go in and she was so locked in onto what she was doing that she really wasn't opening herself up to the crowd. And that was one thing that I definitely noticed more today, like the way that she was mocking Io and how she was moving about with her. I definitely noticed a different side of Julia too. And I feel like that she had that bounce back effect from Kiana's success is now kind of rubbing off on Julia. So I felt like it was a win-win with this one.
Totally agree.
Thank you, Bob. Alrighty, Carmelo Mays. I'm done today, Santi. Carmelo Hayes and The Miz. When they booked this match, I thought, oh, brother, I'm gonna have to watch this. I loved it. I feel like they should do more stuff like this with The Miz instead of always putting him in those spots where he has to look like the Joker. Maybe sometimes we should be able to take The Miz seriously.
Yeah, but like to a degree, like not that seriously. I think this is kind of like the ceiling of how serious I want to take The Miz. I don't think that we need to get higher than this. It was a good match, I will say that. But it's also like, oh my goodness, like when can we like separate ourselves from this relationship between The Miz and Carmelo Hayes? It's been like an entire year at this point that Carmelo Hayes and The Miz have had some sort of beef with one another. But nonetheless, like it was a very fun, very good match, and a reminder that The Miz can absolutely ball out. But I even though I like this, I still felt like I just would have preferred a random open challenge match. That's what I've become accustomed to out of Carmelo Hayes. Like, who's going to answer the challenge? Whose music is going to hit? We kind of were robbed of that this week, which has been one of the pretty consistent highlights of Friday Night SmackDown. But it's not as if in return we got something bad. It was still good and a good showcase of The Miz and a good match with Carmelo Hayes. But SmackDown has been known for like the excitement of the open challenge, and not having that this week, it was a little bit of a bummer.
Dude, by the way, I just realized that I forgot to mention the interaction with Trick Williams and Drew McIntyre because I was thinking of Carmelo. Then I thought about how Trick Williams hasn't answered his open challenge. And then I was like, oh, wait, I forgot to mention Trick Williams and Drew McIntyre had their confrontation. I get excited when they send Trick out there. And when they sent him out there with Drew, I thought, oh, Drew will eat you alive on the mic, Trick. You're good on the mic, but Drew's really savage. But I like that they kept it short and brief and just made it was impactful, even though it was very brief.
Yeah, it was a moment and Drew helped. Drew helped put over Trick there. Like, hey, I did say step up, and you stepped up. But like those that know, Drew would have eaten him inside out if he really wanted to on the microphone.
Definitely. All right, we talked about the men's elimination chamber. The women's elimination chamber, Tiffany Stratton defeated Chelsea Green, who had the crowd so behind her, and Lash Legend. But of course, Tiffy, she just came back. She didn't win the Rumble. Many thought she would, especially at entrance number 30, but she didn't. So she was not going to come out here and not qualify for the elimination chamber. So she is in. She's locked and loaded. Anything stood out to you in this? And also, I want to get your thoughts on Tiffany Stratton's gear because holy damn, she looked amazing.
Yeah, okay. I don't really have too many thoughts about the gear. I mean,
you didn't notice her gear? It had like pearls and things.
I don't notice these things.
Pearl thing. Okay, you know what? Santi,
yeah, no,
her gear was fantastic.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Santi's like, I'm an engaged man now, Denise. You can't ask me those questions.
For me,
noted.
The only thing was, you know how like that we felt like we just talked about how good of a job they've done to capitalize on Kiana James's like stock bounce up after the Rumble with what was a really solid match and showcase. I was hoping that they would continue down the road of cementing Lash Legend. Okay, Lash Legend, boom, huge Royal Rumble. Would have loved to see her in the Elimination Chamber. I think she would have been awesome in that match environment. So as soon as I saw that the match was Tiffy and Lash Legend in there, I was like, dang, they're not going to capitalize on this momentum that Lash Legend has. That's really my only like piece of feedback, because like, yeah, I knew Tiffany was going to win. Tiffany winning is the correct choice. Tiffany being in the Elimination Chamber is absolutely the correct choice. I just would have liked, because I'm assuming they're having 6 total of these qualifier matches, they would have found a way to get Lash Legend in there after the great Royal Rumble that she had.
Yeah, she had the most eliminations. I think they said 5. That was awesome for her. But yeah, I kind of felt like they had put a pause and like really pushing her, and her momentum had kind of stalled. So I'm glad that they gave her that, because that kind of gave her a little bit of a, she had a little bit of a boost.
I think off the top of my head, like, it's not just that she got 5. She eliminated like names. She eliminated Charlotte, Io Sky. She eliminated Jordan Grace. There's what 2 other names? Maybe chat can help me out here, but like, she eliminated large names in this Royal Rumble, like main event caliber people in this Rumble. So they and both Bellas who are now being pushed right now as like focal points in the tag team division. So she eliminated like heavy hitters. So it's not this padded out stat of like, oh, she just eliminated a bunch of Ivy Niles, they had her eliminate
Ivy Niles catching strays. Was she Drew McIntyre?
So she eliminated some heat in that Rumble, and I really wanted them to continue with that momentum here in having her in the chamber.
Yeah, I will never forget that elimination of Io. I thought she like murdered her with that stomp. It was brutal. Speaking of brutal, by the way, pull out all of the words that you got, Santi, because I'm going to want them after I read this. The Juan G Show says $950 for section 130 at Backlash Tampa on Ticketmaster. And I'm pretty sure that's not even with the taxes. Who knows if that includes taxes or not?
That is ghoulish. Like, are we serious?
It's atrocious.
That is unacceptable. That is a metric butt ton of ass juice is what that is. How can anyone justify these prices? Granted, I've paid them. I paid these types of prices for these types of shows, but this is going to cut out a lot of the people that make the noise at shows. I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, we all watch Titanic, okay? We know what happens at the bottom of the ship and at the top of the ship. I don't know why I'm quoting Titanic.
No, it's good though, but you're right. Rose wanted to be in the bottom and party with the poor Irish folks that were in the bottom of the Titanic. They were having way more fun.
Yes, I can't believe it though. Yeah, $950. No thanks.
For the
thank
100
you, Juan
is
G Show.
nuts.
No, yeah, definitely. So anyways, I'm very happy I got my $150 tickets for Worlds Collide. Alrighty. Yes. Kit Wilson got taken out by Oba Femi, but also his promo, he's like doing the hips thing, and he's adding sound effects. Did you hear the sound effects?
I did
Santi?
not like the sound effects.
Oh, I love them. You want to know what it reminded me of?
What?
Gold Dust. Because remember Gold Dust? And the
It was
thing?
very Gold Dusty.
It used to make me feel a certain way, Santi, as a
What
young
kind of
woman.
way?
Yeah, as a young woman, trying to figure out, what's going on in my life and stuff. I was like, ooh, Gold Dust, hey. Anyways.
Okay, you must be the only woman that was into Gold Dust.
I can't explain it, okay? It was like a thing.
There's no way another you exists.
I'm pretty sure there's other women that were definitely maybe a little bit like, hey.
There's
I
just
can't
no
be
way.
the only one, son. Because he did like the thing, he had the hands, and he would breathe, and he would do the
Eddie
thing.
in my chat says Lisa needs help.
What? There's no way, okay? There's no way, okay? Anyways,
right.
that reminded me of Gold Dust, so hey.
All right. But then Oba comes out.
Everyone here is just like, everyone's stuck on that. I feel like now everybody's judging me.
Rightfully so.
Y'all never had a weird crush before? Damn. Everyone's had a weird crush before. Mine just happened to be a little bit of gold dust.
Yours is just gold dust.
And then when I dressed up as gold dust, like no one knew. No one knew.
No.
They just thought I was like,
Babe, the gold dust face paint stays on during intimacy.
Yeah. Keep the wig on though. I like the wig. That was hot.
What about Stardust? Did Stardust do it for you?
No, definitely
No?
not. No, definitely not. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. All right. Obafemi goes out there and takes out Kit Wilson. How'd you like this segment?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Like I like the dichotomy of the two different like beatdowns that he did. On Raw, it's like, okay, let's have him beat up two very legitimate looking dudes, two scary guys that are just as big as he is, and have him just throw him around like rag dolls, just to like do like, hey, this is how scary this guy is. And I love that on SmackDown, they decided, because I guarantee it, I can't confirm it yet, that aside from Raheem Rhodes is going to be the most viral aspect of SmackDown. I think that for this episode, they decided to go with virality for Oba so that there's a ton of clips about it. And look how scary this dude is. Look what he did to Kit Wilson. I like the choice. I really, really do. I think it's a good strategy.
That was good. I did feel bad for the War Raiders. And then it's funny that like those two guys couldn't take him out. And then Kit Wilson and Keaton barely last. So there was that like big difference too. But I'm also glad that they gave at least Kit a little promo beforehand. But then everybody was like, oh no, like poor guy, like rip, he's done and out after this. But it was fantastic though. They're making Obafemi look like a beast, like a monster. And that's exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. I hope. What are your hopes with him here going into Mania? Because for me, it's Brock Lesnar. I do.
Oh,
no, not for Kid. Do not give him Brock Lesnar.
Or do. Or
maybe that'd be awesome too, actually. For Oba.
Can you imagine him like doing the hip thing and Brock's like, I don't know. What's going on here?
I'm talking for Oba. Like, are you seeing Oba and Brock as a possibility here?
Yes, I think, but here's the thing though. I don't know if I'm expecting it only because everybody's talking about it, or if it's actually really going to happen. I feel like that's been happening to me a lot lately, where people really talk about something and then I start to think it's going to happen and I go against my best judgment and I go against what I'm actually seeing on the screen and whether or not they're telling me that. I just don't know what else they're going to do right now with Brock. And the thing that people want, it's either got to be Brock or Braun or Brock and Oba. And given that we saw that Royal Rumble tease, I feel like after that, you can't give us the tease and then not give it to us. So that's the only thing that's got me thinking, hey, they might actually do it. But then you got other people being like, hey, is Gunther going to go out and end up retiring Brock Lesnar down the line? That's another theory that's been going around.
Yeah. Like now when I look at Mania, I do think that they're going to be doing, it looks like Braun Breaker has a path, and I think it's going to be a returning Seth Rollins with what they're doing here with the mass people, etc. I think it's going to be Oba and Brock, and it looks to me like we might be looking at Gunther Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania with what happened with the attack on Dragon Lee.
Don't say it. Don't say that. Don't say it. No, I saw someone tweet that, and I was like, nope, put it away. Don't even put it out there. Stop it. No. I'm not with. No, absolutely not. Go retire Brock Lesnar. Go retire literally anybody else, but keep Ray. Ray is off limits. Ray is off limits, Santi.
He's gonna tap him out like a little perra.
No, I can't. I will. That one will probably legitimately piss me off. Like legit, shoot. Like I will be pissed off. Not even kidding. Dan Jackson here says, what is this, Dan? He says Gold Dust D would have a Chase U tattoo on the chest. Hells no, I ain't gonna have no Chase U tattoo. Thank you, Dan. Alrighty. Let me see what else we got to get into that we didn't get into. Oh, the other thing was really the women's stuff with Jade Cargill, Jordan Grace, Liv Morgan, Raquel. Liv Morgan and Raquel did not address the elephant in the room of the drama going on between them. At one point, Raquel accidentally took out Liv Morgan. It was accidental. Jordan Grace got the win for her team, but Jade Cargill got in the face of both Liv and Raquel, and they finally made Jade versus Jordan for next week.
You realize that this is Jade Cargill's very first championship defense?
It's insane to even think about that.
4
When
months.
she win the
That's
title again?
November 1st, the Saturday night's main event at the beginning of November. So all of November, all of December, all of January, and now we're going to be about halfway through February with her finally defending the title. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's completely unacceptable. But at the very least, they're finally doing it. I'm glad it's Jordynne Grace. I don't think I ever once bought Liv Morgan actually picking Jade Cargill, by the way. I was a little bit disconnected from that segment because of that. It's not even something that I have in the back of my mind. To me, it's looking like it's going to be a variation of Liv versus Vaquer or Liv, Vaquer, Rodriguez in a triple threat environment, but not once did it cross my mind that it's even a possibility that she was going to pick Jade Cargill.
Definitely not. They just I think they just did it to get Jade Cargill some screen time at this point.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I kind of feel bad, but I want Jordynne to defeat Jade. I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I definitely know it's not going to happen, but I kind of want it to happen.
Yeah.
But it's not
gonna
gonna.
happen. It's not gonna.
Yeah, I know. But at least I'll put it out there that I do want to see Jordynne go. I just want to see matches. That's all. I want to see matches for the actual champion. But there you go. Anyway, so we continue the eliminators next week. We have what do we got? We got a couple matches actually. Cody versus Sammy versus Fatu. That's for the Elimination Chamber qualifier. We got Alexa Bliss versus Julia versus Zelina. And then we got the women's tag team titles on the line. Io and Rhea versus Lash and Nia. Then we got Jade versus Jordynne. And then Trick versus Ray, which we've seen already. But we got at least 5 matches announced for next week's SmackDown on Sci-Fi. We got Jay and Gwen here who says, in a perfect world, Dom retires Ray. Exactly. How dare you take that moment away from Dom? That's why I don't want it to be Gunther.
I'm just saying he killed Dragon Lee, and it always leads to Ray when you kill Dragon Lee.
Damn. Thank you, Jay. All righty, everyone. Well, there you have it. That, my friends, was our SmackDown post-show, post-Royal Rumble. There you go. I'm just going to throw all the posts in. Santi, tell the world what you got going on.
Same thing as always, daily YouTube videos, and still going strong, closing in on 3 years. By May, it'll be 3 years of daily videos, not missing a single day. So come on by youtube.com/Mr. Santi Zamp to get your daily YouTube goodness.
As for me, youtube.com/Denise Salcedo. Got some cool things coming up. Drop that Io Sky interview. You guys can check it out. Hoping to have more cool content and more cool interviews to come. And then Instagram, TikTok, and all the other apps @ Denise Salcedo. Also, Santi, our video where we were talking about the chop, the tsunami splash, and what else was it? The spear from Braun Breaker did like crazy numbers. And that's the one that includes your nipple rant. So congratulations.
Yeah. I read the comments on that. Everybody's like, yeah, Santi makes sense about nipples. Like he knows what he's talking about. No one disagreed with me about the nipples.
All righty. Well, if anyone agrees with me about gold dust, let me know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye, everybody.